two things. One, they updated it where you can now have five hosts, so five people can be part of a show on stereo, which is pretty crazy.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, it's cool and not cool at the same time. By the way, we're live on YouTube because I just got a
Awesome.
notification.
Perfect.
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, that's I
So,
love that we're on both. That's the
yeah,
fucking best.
I'm gonna get this out of the way just because it's the last time I'm gonna say it,
Yep.
guys. This is the Nothings Podcast number 26 with Whitey and Gem. We are literally live for the first time on YouTube, Twitch, and stereo, all at the same fucking time because Gem is the master at computers. I mean, that's pretty much the fucking reason. And also, for the last time, you can email us at askthenothingatgmail.com and we'll read them on the podcast. And you can also send us a voice message on the stereo app.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you can have five people on stereo, which is like good and bad. It's almost like being next to a vending machine but not having a dollar because it would be awesome to say have a guest on stereo, but then how would we transfer that audio to the podcast? You
Yeah,
know what
we'd
I
have to
mean?
do it on our like conference days. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to get Diro on though, now that we can do that. Dude,
Very true.
I don't know if I told you this or not, but I was just thinking of that the other day. Oh no, I did say it. I think we did say it when Daryl was listening to us at that time. I was like, the only thing about stereo, I was like, is it's just two people. I was like, I don't know if I said it out loud though, but I was thinking it.
Oh,
So
you can do one person also. So it's between one to five people. So if you ever want to just do your own little personal rants, boom, you can do it.
it's just like shouting into the people. Dude, people think I'm fucking out of my goddamn mind.
I do. I'm thinking about just having my own little driving into work kind of fucking rants.
Yeah, I had a whole fucking thing in my head for like an hour today at work where I was just imagining like the CIA coming on Joe Rogan and being like, yeah, this whole time we had an alien, and we're finally deciding to release it on your show, like the information to the public, it's safe now. We got aliens, there's been aliens on Earth for. I'd be like, I don't know why I was thinking of this. I was like, yeah, that'd be a good move, be a good show.
So I don't have much for today, but I have one significant tangent I want to go on, and it deals with last week's episode.
Okay, I think it might be the fan, bro.
What do you mean?
My fan's off right now and there's no buzz. Let me turn
We
it
yeah,
on.
remember that was from last week.
No, not the computer fan, the actual ceiling fan.
Oh, the ceiling fan. That's
It might be
interesting.
the ceiling fan, bro.
If it's a ceiling fan the whole time and you didn't know it was the fucking ceiling, it's a ceiling
I
fan.
know, I know.
How do you not know it's a ceiling fan?
I don't think it actually makes that much noise, I think, but the air hits the mic. No, because I have a foam.
A foam?
Oh, yeah, by the way, dude, I'm sorry about last Wednesday. I should say that.
Nah, at first I was like, ah, damn it. But then I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, it's a conference call. It's not the fucking actual podcast. So I get it.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot it was Wednesday, and then after work, my buddy was like, hey, I want to go grab a bite to eat, and the place had Wi-Fi, but it was, like, locked. And I didn't feel like asking. Like I was like, I'm not gonna ask for the fucking passcode.
Well,
Um,
now I'm a little more upset now. Like you didn't give me a heads up because you didn't feel like asking for the Wi-Fi password.
well, she was busy and fucking yeah. I don't know. I'm weird like that.
Yes,
And this was already after the fact
jeez.
though. This was after it was already passed. So I was like, fuck.
Ah.
He's already hates me anyway. But yeah, it doesn't matter the excuse though. It's still like fucking. I still shouldn't have done it. And I
I thought you
fucking
were
feel
hurt.
bad.
I thought some dude ran over your hand with a lawnmower
I know
at
you were
work.
like, yo, are you okay? When I saw that, I was like, oh no.
What are you, a fag?
Yeah.
All right.
Your response was gold, though.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, you hit me with a fucking. You were like, I don't even remember what you were like. I got nothing to say to you. I was like, oh man,
Yeah, dude.
that's disappointing. Jesus Christ.
I looked at my phone and then I didn't look up. I just looked forward at my front door and said to myself without saying out loud, just say exactly how you feel.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I did. I typed exactly how I felt and I'm like, I got nothing to say. I still love you.
Oh, it
I'll
was.
see you. I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, it was so. It was so like. I don't want to talk right now. I can't even look at you. I was like, all right, I respect it. I'd probably be pissed.
All right. I'm gonna ask for this from you, okay?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like probably be like an 8 to 10 minute like kind of tangent rant I'm gonna go on, right?
Hell yeah.
And I understand if like you want to like chip in, but like I really want to try to get this all out in one bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I won't step on you.
Yeah, because it deals with last week.
Okay. Like
Um,
the
it
podcast.
it deals with the Tony Hinchcliffe thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you saying how like, oh man, I had this like great Tony Hinchcliffe thing, and you kind of just like you stepped all over it, and I was like in my mind, or honestly, it's just like no, that's really how I felt. But to be fair, I didn't actually say everything that I thought about the situation because I didn't really care about that small detailed situation, but I did remember like everything else in a whole, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I just felt like sometimes I'm sure I do this too, but sometimes I'll bring up something and then you'll start arguing with like someone who doesn't even exist. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yep, I do that all the time.
Yeah, and I was just saying he was got like canceled and his agency, and you're like, oh yeah, but he'll be fine. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
not even saying that. I'm like, what do you mean? I agree. I was just thought it'd be a funny little thing.
It was funny. And by the
But I'm
way,
also bad at explaining shit.
that's all good. After this little tangent thing, though, I do want to talk about that paying dang thing because
Okay.
when you told me that shit off air, I was like, I had no
A little
idea that was
snake in
part
the
of it.
grass, a little
I can't.
fucking
Okay, so
weasel.
let me just get this all out of the way because it deals with the whole cancel culture. The Tony Hinchcliffe thing is one of the things that happened, but obviously it's been happening for years and years and years and years. So with cancel culture, there's three groups, and to make this real easy, I'm gonna just say there's group one, there's group two, and there's group three. Group one is very obvious. Everyone knows group one, and everyone talks about group one. Group two is should be just as obvious, but for some reason, not as much people focus on group two, but they don't talk about group two as much as group one. And then there's group three. For some reason, they're kind of just as bad as group one, but no one ever acknowledges them. So with group one, it's the obvious. They're the people who they don't want you to say anything. You can't say nigger, you can't say spick, you can't say chink, you can't say faggot, you can't say but you can't say
And we're off
gay. You
YouTube.
can,
No.
what?
Their first and last stream.
And there it goes. But you can't say anything, right? Group one wants you to be shut down. And the main thing with group one is a lot of people say that they have power. And in essence, they do and they don't. The reason they do have power is because the vast majority, if not almost all, or all of group one are consumers. They are people who purchase products, services, they watch advertising, they are consumers of corporations, whatever the things that those corporations are branding. So when they demand someone to pull their advertising from, say, a video, or when they demand, Tim from accounting to be fired because of a tweet they made, and they say, do this or we will stop buying your product, group two, who are the corporations, the people who have the actual real power, it's up to them to go, all right, what's going to affect our bottom line? See, the thing with group two is they don't and by the way, everything I'm saying is nothing like fucking new. Everyone I'm pretty sure has said this, but I just want to get this the fuck out here and just make it one little nice little ball.
I like it.
Okay. So group two, they don't care about any of this. They care about one thing, money, the bottom line. So anytime group two pulls their advertising from their video, anytime group two fires someone because they did someone, there's maybe a protest or a little Twitter storm or something going on, they're not doing it because they're these noble people. And of course, they're going to say they're doing it for the right reasons. Of course, they're going to say they're doing it for a moral reason, but they're not moral. They're not moral at their $100,000 plus country clubs. They're not moral at their $10,000 plus restaurants that they pay an annual fee to. They're not moral people when they believe that they're better than you because they have more money than you, because they do. That's how they believe. Okay, that is it's the facts. The facts are the facts. That's how they think. They're not moral people. They're doing it so they can make sure that they keep their wealth. So they make the real decision. But you could say that group one does have power because they are in a way influencing that decision. However, at the end of the day, it's group 2 who makes the final decision. Then there's group 3. Now, group 3 is just as bad as group 1. Group 3 examples can be people like, say, a Tim Dillon or an Andrew Schultz or a Theo Vaughn or any other hack comedian who every time, as if it's a fucking CNN or Fox 24/7 news network, anytime some serious fucking comedy shit goes down where there's a comedian under fire, they come out on Twitter, on social media, or any one of their platforms to, protect that comedian and protect, I'm putting quotations up, free speech. But what they're really doing is getting on their group 3 soapbox to pander to all the fans in group 3, just like all the people in group 1 pander to all the people in group fucking 1. They're just as bad as group 1. They're trying to claim that they're, no, no, no. We're trying to protect people. You're not. You're saying you are, but you have to also let everyone know because you're doing it in a public way. You're letting your ego take control. So you're just as bad as group 1. I will say this, if I was on a fence and I were to fall off in one of the groups, I'd probably fall off to group 3 because they at least are, cool with me saying a bunch of fucking shit words. But at the end of the day, group 1 and group 3 are two of the same, where group 2 will always have the final say because group 2 are the ones who make the final decisions on what they show you in terms of products and who actually works for their corporations. And that's cancel culture in a nutshell.
Oh yeah, okay. I disagree with two things, but I pretty much agree with everything you said. But two things.
I was nervous the whole time because my girl was behind me.
Oh, fair enough.
It was like I had a live audience.
I don't think Group 3 is as bad as Group 1. I hate them just as much, but I think they're still right. They might be doing it. They might be pandering for the wrong reasons and taking that side for the wrong reasons, but I agree with them over people who want to cancel people. And I also think there's a Group 4 because I'm not in any of those three. So there's got to be another group who just don't give a fuck, I guess.
I think group 4 deals with like you, me, and Stephen Wright.
Yeah. No, like, like
what's he doing anyway? What the fuck is
yeah,
Stephen
I haven't
Wright?
heard about that guy in a long time.
I miss him. I miss Dimitri Martin's father.
Sticky. He was kind of shtick.
I miss, but sometimes
he
shit
wouldn't
can
be
be
like a
good.
podcaster, What's he gonna be like? Oh, so fucking. Why is hell hot if it's below us or whatever?
I turned my mic on. That's why you can hear me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be something like that. Yeah, like Dimitri Martin could never have a podcast, dude. Never in a million years.
His podcast would just be background noise of him painting.
Yeah, just unironically.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like I'm Group 4. I'm Group 3, but for the right reasons, I guess, which would make it Group 4. Like I believe in free speech and pro comedy, even if it's edgy or not allowed to be said. But I'm not like that because I'm trying to like be in a club that's just how I actually feel.
I think, well, what I was more saying is when I'm mentioning those three groups, I'm just mentioning groups that are all in the same circle of this whole cancel culture thing. There's group 1 who want everything to be canceled. There's group 2 who actually make the decisions to cancel things. And then there's group 3 who virtue signal and act like, oh no, we're going to protect free speech, where really they're just trying to boast they're just trying to build their brand and pander to their demographic.
Yeah, you're right. And the other distinction between, I'd say, Group 3 and 4 is Group 3 just fires at Group 1 and everyone rallies behind that and because they're pandering to their thing, whereas Group 4, I get more mad at Group 2 for cave.
Yeah, well that's the thing. So Group 3 always gets mad at Group 1. It's like, why don't you actually get mad at Coca-Cola?
At the dudes who are actually making like you said.
Yeah, get mad at fucking Vitamin Water and you. It's like they won't though, because at the end of the day, guess who's signing their fucking paycheck?
Both groups, Like I don't think anyone in the history of ever has ever been like, all right, I'm never gonna drink Pepsi again because their spokesperson tweeted a thing. I think they forget about it and move on to the next thing the next day. Like I don't understand why they cave so much. And
This little
a lot of
tangent
companies
sounded
don't.
so much better in the shower when I was practicing it.
But yeah, it was concise. You know, you had everything
Uh,
boom, boom, boom.
she was staring right at me. I can feel
Really?
her going, "What the?" Yeah, I know. I could feel her going, "What the fuck is he saying?" Because she was about to go for a run, and I'm like, "Oh man, I was supposed to be alone doing this. Damn it."
What's her view on this type of stuff, like cancel
She,
culture? Does she even like
uh,
know about it or care about it?
she's a fan of Johnny Depp, so she's probably against it.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I really don't know. She doesn't pay attention to all that shit,
I
and
know. I always wonder
you
how
know,
people feel who don't pay attention to it. They must just not care. They're just like, eh.
well, that's kind of. I to be fair, I guess I do. Obviously, I pay attention to it, but I don't think I pay. I don't think we paid as much attention to it as a lot of other people. I don't think we're in any of those three groups.
Yeah, I think we only know about it because of comedy and comedians. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what the
Yeah.
fuck is.
And that's what gets annoying about group 3 the most.
Oh, dude,
Com
fucking Andrew
ki-
Schultz, Tim.
well,
I hate them, dude. They're such fucking. Like you said, they're just They're worse than hacks. They're like, I don't even know. I
well,
hate
Tim
'em.
Dillon's a hack. I mean, you go to his Twitter page, his pinned tweet is literally him berating the crowd, and it's like, dude, we get it. Bill Burr did the same thing in Philly 20 fucking years ago. Like, like we get it. Like you made fun of the audience. You're awesome, man. We get it. And he's like stares into the camera to let them know, like, oh, I'm not afraid of making fun of the audience. It's like, yeah, we get it because your audience is online. No one's actually laughing at you at a club.
Yeah, I used to
Um,
sell subprime mortgages. I'm gay. It's like, all right, I get it, dude. You're a piece of shit.
but
Fat
the
schlubby idiot.
The main thing that kills me with group 3 is it's like comedians have been crushing it for like the past 10 years. What minority
They're
like
rock stars, literally.
yeah, you're like literally like more famous, yeah, literally more famous than rock stars now.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
what rock band is crushing it right now? There's no name me five new rock bands. No one can name that. I'm not talking about pop rock. I'm talking about like fucking Rolling Stones type rock bands.
I
They
haven't
don't
listened to
exist
rock
anymore.
in a decade and a half, probably.
Yeah, so
I'm over
it's
it.
just I'm flabbergasted
I get
that
it. You can play guitar. No one cares.
they're trying to kill comedy. Where? Where? It's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. If they're trying to kill it, they're doing a really shitty job.
I know. Yeah, that is true. They're trying to kill it. Your boy Bill Burr is doing fucking fine. Still selling out fucking stadiums.
Bill Burr has made probably 500 to 1,500 anti-women jokes in his career, and he's one of the most famous comedians in the world. Tell me where it's getting killed.
Yeah.
The comedians who are dying, and it sucks because Louis C.K. is the exception, but the comedians who are dying are usually ones who were not entertaining to begin with. They didn't have a solid foundation. Like it's easy to drop a Tony Hinchcliffe. He's got a bunch of edgelords, edgy fucking shit. Like anyone, it's like, oh wow, he says shocking stuff and roast people. Where can we find that? I don't know. Anywhere in New York.
Yeah. I mean, once again, that's just Joe Rogan right there. Like, that's. I don't mean to be that guy, but that Tony Hinchcliffe is only famous because of Joe Rogan. That's, like, literally the only reason. He would have been a nobody. He would have been a fucking open micer. He's just not that funny or entertaining. I don't get it. But he happened to be good friends and an opener for someone who became the biggest comedian podcaster in the world. So.
And podcasting blew up, and it blew up in the comedy world. Which I would do the same
Of
thing.
course. Once again, I don't hate Tony Hinchcliffe. I got nothing against it. It's just, if we're gonna talk real, he's wildly overrated.
I will say this: if he were to ever be asked this, he would probably say, "Yeah, no, that's 100% what I did."
Yeah.
I feel like he would say that.
I didn't do that.
Why do you? Is that his? Like, I don't listen to enough of him. Is that mainly his voice?
He's got gay voice.
Why gay voice?
He's got gay face, dude. You know when someone like you can tell someone's gay like biologically before they even like say they're gay.
You know how he could get his agency back?
Yeah.
If he goes, it's been a rough time for me, and I really think I should really just let all my chips on the table and let everyone know that yes, I am coming out openly as a homosexual.
Yeah. That's what Kevin Spacey did, remember? They tried to
Yeah,
link me
Kevin.
to
Yeah.
him, and he's like, "Oh, actually, I'm gay." And then everyone was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, that's cool."
They did it though. There was a ton of people who were like, "Really? You're playing that card, eh?"
Yeah, he made that creepy video too. You remember that?
If it's the video that I think you're talking about, I think it was a video that he was doing for that show he was on, House of
Nah, it was
Cards.
once he already got. It was like a year or two after he was already got canceled off it, and then he like, some dude was like coming after him on Twitter, and he was like, he made a video on Christmas like, all you gotta do is kill him with kindness, and then the dude like committed suicide the next day. I'm like,
Wait,
what the
whoa, whoa,
fuck?
whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Yeah,
Is
real
this a
talk,
real thing?
real.
Is
Yeah,
this
this isn't
is
no
this
conspiracy.
something
This
you would
actually
like
happened.
me to watch with you?
Yeah, you want to watch it, dude?
I would love.
It's
I
actually
would
not
love
that
to
long.
watch this.
It's not that long at all.
I'd love to watch Kevin
You,
Spacey tell me to have a Merry Christmas.
you are right though. He is playing that character. He's playing the Frank guy from that show, but
Yeah.
it's like he's not a part of the show anymore. So it's like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Gotcha. By the way, while you're pulling up that video, my girl says we're like a married couple
Yeah, we are.
because I'll like spit and spat and be an annoying housewife, and then you'll finally do something where it's just like that wasn't cool, man. And then I was telling her throughout the week, it's like, hey, look, Jem's sending me a bunch of like Twitter DMs of all the stuff he's doing for the podcast, and she's like, oh, and I'm like, he usually doesn't do this. I think he feels bad that he missed the conference call.
I did.
and she's like, you guys are like a married couple, and now he's trying to make it up to you like with flowers and chocolate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what he's doing right now.
I had like a wall of DMs, and then you just send like emojis. I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, he's giving me the silent treatment, huh?
Yeah, basically, it's like, hey, look, honey, I'm cleaning the gutters, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's
Oh,
nice.
yeah. That's so true, though. I was like, at least if I missed it, I'm at least gonna do something. Once you told me about the YouTube, I was like, I gotta get that done. I want to be on fucking YouTube.
We're on. I can't. You know what? Shit, all the words I just said and everything. Though, I forgot that Twitch they go away after 2 weeks. It's on YouTube forever.
Yeah, it's true, but we've already.
Yeah, what
once
are we
we
gonna
stopped
do?
caring, I haven't been editing them anymore. You know what I mean? Not for a while. So
Yeah,
it is what it is, dude. Fucking, we're a podcast first. YouTube and Twitch are just part of it.
Very true. I'm happy that we're on YouTube and Twitch now. But listen, if Group Two doesn't want us, it's Group Two's choice. Who am I to walk into someone's house
When
and say
Group Two doesn't want us, it's not even.
Yeah,
It's once we hit a certain size, we're done. We're gonzo. But I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
That's why I like the fact that we're on 2+ dozen podcast directories. We're basically on like 30 platforms plus. A lot of people back in the day and still now who are like, oh my god, the terms of service and I have no more AdSense and they can cancel my channel at any moment. It's like, well, dude, who told you to put all your eggs in one basket with this kind of a career? That seems like a really bad business plan.
Risky. Super risky.
Very risky. Very, very, very risky. Especially with, I mean, YouTube still hasn't been around for decades. It's only
Yeah.
been 15 years. People think, guys, anyone with a brain, think about how old your parents are. Just think about how old they are, right? Right? Just think about that. Are they still working their job? The answer is yes. Have they been working it for around 15, 20 plus years? The answer is yes. Careers last a long time. YouTube hasn't even been around that long. So to think that,
True.
you can make a full-time thing for 20, 30 years on this and only this solely, that's really, really risky.
Yeah. Plus, I just at a certain point you have to be like, if we're gonna do a podcast where it's just us hanging out talking, we're not gonna censor ourselves, dude. When we tried to, we had like a good 10 episodes where we did, and I promise you, they're not as good. I listened to them. I've listened to almost every one we've done. It's just not as, it's not, because it's when I'm just hanging with my boys chilling, I'm not like sitting there being like, oh, can I say this and can I say that, and I don't know. It's just a different vibe. I don't know. If they have a problem with us saying faggot, it's like they're faggots. You know what I mean? Fine, kick us off. We know the terms of service. Fuck.
We got a goddamn website, motherfucker. Podpage.com/nothing's
Yeah, we're on like
podcast.
17 fucking thousand platforms, man. We'll find the people.
And we're finally on a Spanish platform named iVox. It's not Calero Musica. I'm still disappointed about that, but at least it's something.
Yeah, by next week, next episode too, I want to get us on more than just YouTube and Twitch. I want to get us on all the main ones.
Well,
It's
I
like
made
20
the
bucks a
D.
month. I don't mind.
I made the D live.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
It's the
that
same.
is
It's
that
the
part of
same
Restream?
lot.
Can they do it?
I think they can because the reason I made it was because it was part of Restream.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so we'll go on
Yeah.
that too.
Can we go watch? Can we watch Kevin
Yeah,
Spacey wish me a Merry Christmas?
it's ready to be booted it.
Oh, jeez. By the way, that's all I had for today's episode. So everything else is on you today, man.
I wouldn't go that far. I got a couple of subjects, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, maybe that hashtag investigate Spotify thing because I literally just saw that on Twitter right before getting on here.
Ooh, I didn't even know about that.
Dude, I don't know. That the only thing is I know that that's a thing. It's hashtag investigate Spotify.
All right, you can hop in whenever.
Yeah, sure. Let me watch stream and the fireplace makes it look so Mr. Rogersy.
Fuck. It's showing. Oh, there we go. Fuck, I hate having to do between Discord and fucking OBS. It's annoying. Give me 1 second.
Okay, it looks fine on my end.
No, I made it full screen. That's the thing of it.
Mm,
I have it down to a science now, though. I'll get it good next time. All right, boom.
I believe you.
Tell me if you can hear it.
Yeah, I hear it.
All right. Should I go full
So wait,
volume?
so this is after. What did he get in trouble for, by the way? I forget.
It was for like inappropriately touching an underage boy at like a bar or something, like 10
Wasn't
years
it
ago.
like night? It was 10 years
He
ago.
might have been. He might have been of age. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember though. I'm not.
I thought it was like 1980s, 1990s. He did something.
Yeah, it was. It was from a while back. It was like on Nantucket or some shit.
How the hell? By the way, I looked up his net worth. He had $100 million.
Yeah, dude, he was a fucking major. I mean, he was a lead role in like blockbusters for like
I didn't
two
know
decades.
whether he was the white Andy Garcia or Andy Garcia was the Spanish Kevin Spacey.
All right, let's see. So yeah, this is a while after the.
You didn't really think I was gonna miss the opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas, did you? It's been a pretty good year, and I'm grateful to have my health back. And in light of that, I've made some changes in my life, and I'd like to invite you to join me. As we walk into 2020, I want to cast my vote for more good in this world.
Ah, yes, I know what you're thinking. Can he be serious?
I'm dead serious. And it's not that hard, trust me. The next time someone does something you don't like, you can go on the attack, but you can also hold your fire and do the unexpected. You can kill them with kindness.
And who is this towards?
I don't know, but the guy committed suicide the next day.
So you don't know who it was towards, but the guy killed himself.
Nah, this I'm
afterwards.
sure it's in the comments.
Wait, can I see the like to dislike ratio?
It's 67,000 likes.
Not bad, not
To
bad. And wait,
24,000 dislikes.
we gotta read the comments because the comments have to be the funniest thing in the world.
I respect that he actually left the comment section open. This guy has potential. He should become an actor. Plot twist: Kevin released COVID-19. This guy definitely has a professional hitman friend named Kindness. Yeah, there's some good ones.
You think he's ever gonna get back into the acting world?
I don't know, man. He seems like he kind of fell out of it and hasn't really got. I mean, I guess he has $100 million though. He said he could fucking direct his
Yeah.
own shit. You know what I mean? He could produce his own shit at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what is investigate Spotify.
Yeah, look that up because I wonder what the fuck's. Is it Joe Rogan related?
No, it has something to do with butter.
What?
Yeah, butter.
Huh. Doesn't make sense.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, that was one of the things. So apparently, dude, fucking what was it? I'm having a brain fart. Oh, in like the COVID-19 like relief bill, there were like that they signed like back in like I think it was
COVID-19. Which one? There was like 3 of them.
it was the one that it was the last one that Trump signed before like leaving office.
I think Trump gave 2, and Biden gave 1. So I think the second Trump one was $600.
Yeah, so in that
Oh, by the way, are you still showing the YouTube thing on the stream?
Oh no, not on the stream, but I am still in here. I'll exit
Oh,
it.
cool. All right. All right. Yeah. What about it?
So apparently in that bill there was a thing saying that in June of this year that the Pentagon is going to release reports for UFOs.
The fuck does that have to do with stimulus?
I know, literally.
What? Wait. Hold on. Wait. All right, guys. We're gonna give you all $600. By the way, aliens are real.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that's what they did?
Yeah, literally. Because with these bills, apparently they just jam pack shit. Because you can only pass a bill like every so often. So when they do, they like to throw a bunch of fucking like shit in there with it. You know, that has nothing to do with it. Just to pass.
But this wasn't a bill. This was just a bunch of
It was a
printout
bill.
money. It was a bill. Okay.
Because they actually
All
had
right.
to make a bill to print out the money. You know, they had to get it approved. They can't just
okay.
like go giving around money. They gotta at least pretend.
Okay,
like,
so
they're
I'm
making a
not
decision.
also. So they're not sending me like a VHS or a floppy disk copy of some fucking actual UFO shit.
No, it's
some
also
fucking
it's
Area
a Pentagon,
51.
Too. You can't really trust the fucking people who go around murdering brown
But
people
remember
all
what?
over the world.
Well, remember what UFO means. Remember, like it doesn't,
Yeah, it doesn't
mean.
mean aliens. It just
it
means
could be a
we don't know what
Russian
the fuck
thing.
That is.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think all UFO sightings. I think they're just like either our government highest levels of like technology that they're holding back and not telling the public about, or another government's. It's most likely ours though, because we have the biggest fucking military.
Also, we're here. Like, wouldn't it make sense
More
that
likely, yeah.
we're seeing our government's unidentified flying objects? Because like, it'd be very more common to see them than fucking China's, because it's on the other fucking side of the world.
Yeah, or time travelers or something. Coming back. Be like, oh, I wonder what they
Yeah.
were up to in 12. Oh, I'm going back. Like, oh,
Yes.
there's a virus. Jesus, let's get out of here.
Dude, anytime I see a video that says going into 2020, it's like, oof, oh boy.
Oh yeah, they don't know.
Yeah, no
So
idea.
yeah, apparently next month, because I just saw an article about it the other day. Apparently next month, the Pentagon's releasing reports about UFOs.
Cool.
Huh, it's kind of crazy.
What happens if they release this report? It's like, so as of now, we have still not identified one unidentified
Yeah.
flying object. Every video you've seen that is a blurry image that is 280p or 240p, sorry, it has still not been factored into any results.
Next month, Bigfoot. See you next month. It's like, all right.
Yeah, they like fit in the JFK assassination between Bigfoot and the fucking Yeti monster.
Dude, you know, I felt so old the other day because I was watching like an old Disney movie. You know those Disney like Smart House? Do you know what movie?
Disney Smart House movie?
Yeah, like you know, like the Disney original movies,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
Horse Sense and
Horse Sense, yes, or True Life, or was it True Life? I think it was True Life.
I don't
The
know.
one with remember when the dude from Even Stevens, Shia LaBeouf, he was retarded.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot about that movie.
I cried. I cried.
I
in
did
that
too.
movie.
Everyone did.
The
That's
movie was
sad.
fucking. It was so sad. That was probably his best acting.
Dude,
ever.
he played a retarded kid so
He-
fucking good.
Oh well. Perfect retard.
Like when Adam Sandler did it, it's funny, but like when
The
Shia
second
did
you
it,
make
it was like
the
tragic.
second you make your hands crinkly and you stutter, it's like, oh jeez, man, come on, man.
Why wouldn't they just book a retarded guy for that?
Oh, dude, imagine Mark from fucking Love on a Spectrum.
Oh man.
Oh, Oh, dude, he'd
It's
crush
a
it in
very
that role.
nice day outside today. It is so unbelievably sunny and beautiful. Dude, that guy was so positive.
True. Why don't you love me, True?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Would you like to go on another date to the museum? This was
I
the
love Mark.
Tyrannosaurus. Mark was the best, dude. I fucking love that guy. I want to
I
hang out.
wish I could wake up that happy every
Oh.
day.
Yeah, but I was watching like, you don't remember Smart House?
I
Where
which
they
one's
move into
smart?
the house
Oh, yes,
and it's like
yes.
it's
It
basically
controls
Siri.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's basically like
yes.
what we're living in now, just without the hologram.
I do remember Smart House, and wasn't there like a smart mob at one point?
A smart what?
Mom, like wasn't the mom
Yeah,
also
yeah.
smart?
She was like the Siri. She was like a hologram that controlled the house. But
Yes.
she was like she wasn't physically there, but she was like a light projection.
I remember
And then
Smart
she
House.
started
Yes.
she started getting real strict. She started like, and then she started choking the family and stuff, and it got real weird. But that
Yeah, dude, that's back in 19. Those are 90s fucking
and that movie
Disney home movies.
it's like 340p.
Is it really?
Yeah, like there's no like the cameras back then literally could only shoot like 3. I'm just like, dude, even when we were kids, how bad the technology was. Like it was so blurry. I was like, isn't there like an HD? And then I was like, oh no, it's like the 90s. This is just what
Dude,
the cameras suck.
My parents still have the TVs with the big backs on the back.
Oh.
Like they have one in the den
Good
or
luck
something.
carrying that thing around, dude. Those are the
Yeah.
heaviest fucking things in
And
the world.
I'm looking at the Yankee game in it, and I'm like, dude, like people used to watch this and be like, yo, this is it right here. It's like, what the dude? So I always think about like 30 years from now, is the shit we're seeing, is it going to be like that insanely different from say 1999 to now?
I know. I think it is because I think it's gonna be it's gonna be like VR. Like you're gonna be there in the movie. You
True.
know?
So instead of like saying, wow, look how bad the quality is, it's going to be like, wow, people actually used to watch two-dimensional
Two-dimensional,
shit.
yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be like.
What a fucking bunch of pill people, you fucking cavemen.
Yeah. Now they can actually
Holy
just go
shit.
and sit in like the stadium, you know, and watch the game, like they're actually there and it looks real. The ball comes out and hits them in the head.
I'm looking at this butter thing, and I just don't get it. People have a bunch of butter emojis in their names, and it's like it has something to do with streaming and Spotify. Like, here's one post. It's 4 hours ago. It says,
Wait, can
Did
you
you
stream
know-
on Spotify now?
maybe.
Hey, we gotta look into that.
Did you know that if Spotify paid for unfiltered streams, they'd owe BTS $62,700 to $104,500 just for the opening day of BTS underscore butter?
Oh,
What?
that's K-pop. That's a K-pop band, BTS. So they must have just released an album or something called Butter or a song.
But what's that have to do with Spotify? And
They have some good songs too, by the way. K-pop gets hated, but there's some good K-pop.
on May 21st, BTS underscore butter broke the record for most streamed song in a day in Spotify history. I don't get it. So, are people? We're probably the only fandom
Spotify
out
doesn't
there.
pay them or something.
Someone wrote, "If we're probably the only fandom out there who knows how charts work. If we're saying there's
shut up, you fucking no,
if-
you aren't. You
if
stupid
we're
idiot.
if we're saying
hate
there's
K-pop
some
stans,
big
dude.
issue with the daily stream counts of butter, then it's because we are sure our streams are getting cut despite us streaming properly and very humanely. Hashtag investigate Spotify. But I don't get it. What's the issue? What's going on?
You
Like,
want to talk about humane? The north part of your country is fucking in a dictatorship. You know what I mean? Dude,
wait, is K-pop?
Korean.
I thought it was Japan.
No, that's
Oh,
not the way the K's for you, dink.
I swear, dude, I swear to you, I did not know it was Korean.
I'm almost 30. I shouldn't know this, but I don't know.
What Korea though? I'm gonna assume this is South
It's
Korea.
definitely South Korea. Are you out of your mind, dude? You think they'd be fucking little handsome boys fucking shaking their tush in fucking North Korea, dude? Get
No,
out
it'd
of
be
here.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh my god. Yeah, but
Why is that the only country didn't have significant growth while other I don't I then this is basically not this is not a American thing. I don't know why I'm even getting
no,
involved
but
then.
there's a lot of Americans in it. But K-pop stands like every like month they start trending on Twitter complaining about some shit or mobbing after like they tried to cancel. What's that guy's fucking name?
I
Code.
mean more it's not an American thing, aka a lot of this is in broken English and I already have a tough time reading regular English. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking understand any of this shit.
You know that Koji guy, the Filthy
I've
Frank.
heard- I know Filthy Frank, yes.
Yeah, you know how he had like a music career, like after his
Oh,
YouTube channel? Joji.
J-
What did I say?
Joji, yeah, Joji.
So apparently, like it wasn't that
Joji?
long ago. It was like 4 months ago that like K-pop stands like figured out he was Filthy Frank, and
You
like,
told me this,
tried
yeah.
to cancel him. Yeah, because they were like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
he said faggot and stuff on YouTube." It's like, dude, how did you not know that's?
I was
Filthy
just
Frank
gonna
was?
say that. It's
You're
like, how
just
do you
finding
not
this
know
out
from
now?
the very get go?
Because they like were fans of just his like music thing, which was separate. But still, it's like, how do you not know, dude? Filthy Frank was one of the biggest fucking. I mean, the Harlem Shake, dude. Like, come on, Obama did it. Like,
What doesn't make sense about that is he got really, really popular from the very get go, like his first songs or album, because of his already huge fan base from his YouTube and online Filthy Frank persona and everything.
yeah, it's kind of
So
like a cheat code when they do that. It's like when Disney stars do it, like Selena Gomez. Like, all right, you know, your music isn't good. You're just wildly famous already.
well, I mean, look,
And you use
man,
auto
listen, man,
tune. And
play the
fucking-
game, whatever. But
No, I'm not hating it. I'm just saying it's kind of cheating. You know, you're not a
my
pop star.
what the reason I bring that up though is more so like how do you how do you not know this is who he is? Literally all the new people who were coming in as fans, you didn't see or hear the vast majority of people who were coming in from the whole like Filthy Frank demographic.
Yeah.
You didn't get like a clue. It took you 4 months to figure it out.
I know. How dumb can you be? Because it had to be intertwined. There's no way on all
That's
the
like-
videos there weren't people like, oh,
That's like a fucking country music band with the Confederate flag everywhere going into the NAACP, and it takes their fourth song for everyone there to figure out like, hey, hold on just a second. I don't think they're for what we're for.
what is the NAACP again?
Something about like rights for like squirrels or something.
Ah,
Yeah.
I always get confused as to what they. I know they always get mad at like
Oh, then
Oh, it's the
CAA.
guns. It's the gun thing.
No, then
National gun.
then NAACP is the net. It's something for African Americans.
Oh, okay. It's like the Freemasons for black people. Freemasonry.
I get it, like a group.
Yeah, is it like a deer club for black guys?
Deer club.
Yeah.
What's a deer club?
That's like you've never heard of it's like a men's club.
Ah, God, I'm so sick of fucking clubs.
I
Like,
know.
what the?
That's
Stop
so
having
gay.
a club.
Like
It
I want to
is,
go down to the
dude.
deer club and drink with my male buddies. It's like,
Cool.
I mean, I guess it was before the internet, so
Can't you just hang out with your friends? Why do you guys have to start a
well,
club?
they don't have friends. That's the thing. So they go down and drink with like other guys in the club to be like, hey, we tolerate each other because we're drinking buddies.
Oh my God, that's their friendship. They're all not friends.
Yeah, literally. They just go and talk about how they hunted deer this last weekend. Like, I saw a buck that was. I ain't never seen a buck like that. It got away though, It's always the one that gets away.
I'm sure it is, Rick.
The guy's like, Dude, I did that. Okay, so the night that last Wednesday. So me and my buddy bar hopped after that, and
Ooh, good times.
we went down to this fucking dirt hole of a bar. It's just known in the area. It's just a
Dive bar.
Oh yeah, diviest fucking like, and there's just this like 60-year-old dude. We get put at like the back corner of the bar, and there's just like this 60-year-old. My buddy goes to puke in the bathroom for like 10 minutes, and I'm just talking to this just 60-year-old like alcoholic, and he's just yapping my ear off, dude. I was just like, he was a nice guy, but he was such a fuck. He was just, you know, this is like all he has in life, you know. It's like go to the bar and like he's like talking about, he's like, yeah, you know, I used to live in a fucking thing and a dude, and I'm like, dude, you're why are you still at a bar at 60 drink like go, didn't you have kids?
That's
Or
his
like
life. I mean, at that point, that's his life.
I know, but it's so sad. It's like what you were
What's he
saying
gonna
with the
do?
Home
He's gonna
Depot.
relive and go home. Yeah, go skydiving or
It's so
something.
disappointing though, because once
Yeah.
again, he's a nice guy. Like he's not a bad dude. It's just like you're just a loser. And
You ever
at
see
60
the video by The Onion where like other staff members at restaurant get super bummed out when they find out middle-aged man doesn't have like he doesn't have dreams to become an artist or anything. He's just happy to work at the restaurant.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, like when we found out Dave is just happy waiting at tables at 48 years old, it's just like, wow, man, it was really tragic.
Yeah, and all his stories were like back from like 30 years ago when he was like in the prime. You know, he was just living in the past still, and it's just like Rick, like let's talk about now because it doesn't seem too promising. You're in a fucking dive bar, and this is like his regular bar. You know, he's in like his
Dude.
seat.
Did I ever tell you the story when I was in Nashville, Tennessee, right? I was in Nashville, Tennessee. I was hanging out there for the week with friends.
Mm.
And I'm at this dive bar, but it's a dive bar with a pool table.
Yeah,
So whatever.
That's
so,
exactly how this one was.
yeah,
There's always a pool
everything.
table.
There's always a pool table. So we're playing pool and everything. I suck at pool. I love playing it, but I suck at pool. I'm awful. I never know. Like every time I play, my hand's in a different position.
Mm.
So we're playing pool, and we're done. We go back to the bar. We're drinking, and dude, there is a woman who, she's probably 53, but she looks like she's been melting for 12 years.
Yeah.
Like she's got like she's 53, but she has like 208 years of drinking beer
Oh,
on her
Jesus.
face, and she's just like, hey, and like she starts talking to me, like, and then she started like, hey, so you're around here? Like, no, friends and everything. Like, oh yeah, like so we're talking, and then like a couple minutes go by, and I realize, oh, she's talking to me.
Yeah, this thing has feelings in a life.
Yeah, well, she's trying to pick me up.
Oh no,
She's trying to pick me up, Gem.
this fucking toad.
Hand to toad of toads. Like she is on the F tier list on if there is a tier zoo. Like she's unbroken,
Ugh.
dude. Hand to God, hand to God. She was talking about like, well, yeah, if you ever want to come by and everything, and she does the classic. Takes her hand on her shoulder and takes the strap from her like shirt dress off her shoulder and down her arm.
Ugh.
And I'm just like, oh. It's like, lady, I'm gonna need way more whiskey than for that to happen. This bar doesn't have enough Jack Daniels in the world for that to happen.
Like, lady,
Not
I'd
in
fuck
a
your fucking son before you. You fucking old coot.
Dude, I'd fuck the bartender before
Yeah.
you, and that dude was fatter than three of us.
No, that's so funny, dude.
That
Hey,
was,
at least
that
she
was a
fucking
mystery.
swung her shot, you know?
Good for her.
Yeah,
Good for her.
Don't hate, but at the same time, it's like, know your fucking league, lady. Know where your pecking order.
Yeah, gopher.
Oh, dude, where I was working today, this lady got out of this car, and she, when someone's so fat that their ass isn't even round, it's
Ugh.
it's like almost rectangular, like it has corners to it, and like weird. She basically had two couch cushions.
And the underwear is just.
Oh, dude.
And the underwear is like a headband.
She's wearing this wispy thing, and I will give her credit. She did.
Wispy.
Yeah, she was just wearing this dress thing, dude. Something that she should not be wearing at that size. It was basically like a sheet, like a king size bed
I think
sheet.
the only thing you should be wearing when you're fat is a coffin.
Yeah, but it got me upset. I don't know why, but when I see someone really fat, I get like a little bit mad. It's this weird, like, involuntary thing where I'm just like, oh, what the fuck are you doing with your life, you fucking fit? And I'm like, why do I care? I was like, why do I care? It had nothing to do with me, but I'm just like, oh, you fucking dumb fucking stop eating, you fucking.
I do too, and the reason I do sometimes is I get mad because I get mad when they're happy. Because like I get not if they're happy like a jolly fat happy. That's cool. It's like yeah, they're jolly. I get mad when they're like when fat people are happy in an egotistical way. Because in my mind, I'm like, why do you get to be happy? Why? Like what? Why? Why? Like, you selfish nothing. You're
Yeah, it's
just
almost like a
eating life.
disappointment. It's maybe not mad's the right. It's like I get bummed out. Like I'm just like, oh really? Like that type of person exists that just lets themselves go to like they just don't care about health at all. Like I'm not saying I'm a beacon of fucking health, but I wouldn't be going to Wendy's if I'm fucking 400 pounds. You know?
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe I would. It's easy for me to say fucking skinny, but
3 more weeks of this fucking diet. I'm starving.
oh yeah, you still doing the fucking how
Yeah,
many
I
calories
lost.
you eating?
Now I'm at 1850.
Damn, that's low.
Yeah, but I want to get ripped.
True. I learned why I have a little gut over the
Where-
winter. It's from the wine, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
looked up
Fucking-
how many calories are in a bottle of wine, and it was way more than I thought.
Well, yeah, fucking bottle, yeah.
Yeah, I was putting down like a bottle a night, dude, and that's on top of eating
Jesus.
2 meals a day.
Dude, I don't. So let me tell you what I had the other day. I went out to eat with my girl and my cousin, his girl.
Nice.
Let me tell you what I had to eat and how on earth I didn't throw up at all. Like I should have been throwing up nonstop, yet my stomach didn't bother me at all. All right, for one, do you know what White Russians are?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's like milk, right? Milk with vodka.
pretty much, it's funny, yeah, yeah, coffee liqueur with cream.
I don't mix dairy and alcohol, man.
So, well, I had 2 of these things with 2 glasses of Sauvignon Blanc.
Nice.
I had raw oysters. I had beef tartare. I had fish tartare.
Jesus Christ, you eat enough raw shit, dude. You
Yeah.
cook anything at the restaurant?
Yeah, the whole restaurant, they're like, oh, this table's easy. Just take the meat out of the silicone.
Yeah.
Dude, I had so much raw food. I'm having fucking dairy alcohol.
Milk mixed with fucking vodka
And then I just walked
wine.
around, like, and then I had a cigar later on
you
the
jumped
night.
on a trampoline next. Like,
And then I went on a roller coaster.
yeah, like holy shit.
Yeah, and then and nothing happened. Like
Did you feel
I
good?
felt.
Like you didn't feel bad?
I have to admit, I then also had I asked for a medium rare Wagyu steak, but that shit was rare. And I think that was the only thing that bothered my stomach. But now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, maybe it was all the other shit. And for some reason, I'm blaming the steak.
What's the deal with the Wagyu stuff? Why is that like an actual thing, or is it just like marketing?
So this was, so it's probably both. Yeah, it's usually the best of both worlds.
like, what's
so,
the difference between that? Because isn't it way more expensive?
It's not. It's not way more expensive, but it could be way more expensive. At this place, it really wasn't. What's it called? It's just how the cow, or not the cow. It's how the beef, the meat is treated, how it's fed. There's a lot of things to it. I don't know enough about it, but yeah, it's just how the animal's treated before they fucking kill that motherfucker.
Did you eat raw oysters?
Yeah. I had 3 or 4 of them.
Oh man, it's disgusting, dude.
They weren't as good as clams. Raw clams are way better
Ugh.
than raw oysters.
I don't even like them cooked. I can't even imagine eating it. Isn't that like a texture thing? Isn't it like chewing fucking like gum or some fucking like snot? Are you a texture guy?
Well,
I don't do well with
yeah.
textures like that.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Eh, I don't know. I don't think even if I like the taste, I don't think I could eat a fucking raw clam. That
No,
shit
trust me,
seems nuts.
If texture's bad, it's gonna be hard for me to eat something. Definitely.
And it doesn't bother you, like the rubbery fucking doesn't feel like you're biting into a ball sack.
Well, no, because with oysters, you kind of just you slurp it. You really don't.
Oh, you don't chew
You
it.
don't-
You kind of just.
Yeah, you just shoot it. It's a shooter.
What do you have it with, like vinegar or something?
You have it with what they put on it. I mean, you could add. You can maybe if you want. Yeah, fucking
What do
put
they
some
put on it?
Tabasco sauce on. Babe, do you remember what they put on the oysters? Because we had 2 plates and there was 2 different kinds. Did they put caviar on the oysters? It wasn't what? Fish roe?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like fish eggs, right?
Yeah, fish eggs. There's definitely I think there's fish eggs. It looked like there's
I didn't think
chopped
it
up
could get any
little
worse
vegetables.
than a fucking
What do you
raw
mean?
oyster. I'm
And
like,
then you put on fish eggs on top of
yeah, I'm
it.
like, oh, at least maybe they put some vinegar on it, and it's like, no, they put fucking
It's
fish shit on it.
what's fish roe?
It's eggs.
It's an egg.
Yeah, it's
They-
eggs.
oh wait, not like eggs though, like a chicken egg,
No, it's like fish eggs. They like small.
like
eggs.
caviar.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
yeah. I think it's the same. Isn't caviar raw too?
I
I
don't
have
know.
no fucking clue.
But it wasn't as good as raw clams though.
What about tartar? What was that like? That's raw beef, right?
Yeah, this the beef tartare was good. The fish tartare was a little sweet. I've had better beef tartare though before.
What's it taste? I've never had raw beef.
Beef tartare can be very, very savory. It's really how you season it, obviously. This one, because of the way it was plated, the seasoning didn't really blend into the beef as well as regular. Because usually beef tartare is like a little cylinder,
Hmm.
where this one was a little bit more scattered.
Can you get like fucking mad cow disease from eating raw beef?
Uh,
I guess people eat rare steak all the time. Yeah, never mind. People
yeah,
eat
but
raw
now there is a big difference. So there's a big difference though from raw ground beef and raw steak. So the reason why you're able to get away from eating, say, a rare steak or a medium rare steak is because beef is a tough kind of meat, it's hard for certain bacteria to penetrate through the meat. So as long as you cook the outside of the meat, aka just the outside and having the inside pinkish red, aka rare or medium rare, you're going to be good. Whereas ground beef is different
because
because
it's
like there's really
processed and gets cut
well
up.
there's really no outside of ground beef. You know, ground beef, like what is the outside of ground beef? It's all just chopped up meat.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll get a burger and it'll be pink in the middle.
Yeah, and if you know you cook it enough, you're probably going to be good. I mean, there's people will tell stories like, "Oh, I remember my dad. He used to just grab a handful of raw ground meat and eat it." It's like, okay, okay, cool. Like, I know he's that guy. Like, yeah, those people can survive too. It's all about odds. That's all it is. I'm saying your odds are higher of getting something.
Eh.
Eh,
Eh.
whatever.
I think seafood. I think people were tricked into thinking seafood's good. That's my theory.
Well, it's funny because they used to feed lobsters to the prisoners in
yeah.
Boston because it was deemed, you know, the bugs of the sea because they are. Lobsters they're just
Bottom-feeding
giant bugs.
They eat shit and they shit out more shit. And even clams, they filter the water of all the shit in it. So you're basically just. And I think like for most of history, that shit was like poor people's food. But for some reason, maybe because it became rare because we fished all of it out of there or something. But now rich people are eating fucking fish roe. You know. It's like I think that's. I'll stick with chicken. Maybe a salmon. Maybe some shrimp.
What about pork and turkey?
Turkey is a once in a while thing for me. It's holidays.
I would like to get someone who's really into a vegan diet on here to
Yeah.
learn more because I know like layman stuff about it, but I would like to know more. I really would like to hear someone explain the whole B12 thing, like how to have a 100% vegan diet without having to, you know, inject yourself with a vitamin because that just seems odd if you have to do that to be vegan. I'm sure you can be vegan without having to inject yourself with a vitamin or else how could you say like how can that be a reasonable what's it called? I guess diet for say back in the day. It's like if humans really were what is it, omnivore, herbivore, whatever.
Yeah. Omnivore.
Well then how could they have thousands, tens of thousands, 50 plus thousand years ago, how were they able to inject themselves with a vitamin? So because I know so little about that stuff, I would like to talk to someone about that.
Yeah, no, definitely. We should definitely get a vegan on. And not like a gay one. It's like
In mind a
that's their
gay
whole
one because
identity. I want one that's like that's just part of their diet, and they also do other shit.
I wouldn't mind either or because I don't think you or I are gonna be like so like uptight and be like no because those it's just like all right
Yeah, no, I
you
hate
know.
those. I hate the people that hate vegans just because they're vegans. It's like, all right, dude, who cares? It's a dietary
Yeah.
choice. It doesn't affect you at all. And actually, they're probably eating pretty damn healthy compared to you. So
Yeah, especially when like the people who hate vegans and it's like, dude, like maybe you should try this whole vegan thing.
yeah, they're wearing a Mountain Dew shirt. It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna listen to you about fucking diet. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I eat meat because that's what humans do. We've been eating meat for years. It's like, yeah, maybe you should eat a little less of it there, Bob.
Yeah. The only thing I
Calm down.
disagree with vegans on, or the vegans that say it, is that they say it's healthier than being like an omnivore. And I just don't buy that. I think the best diet is a balanced diet, and it's one that we were evolution. Like I think having some meat and some veggies is good. I don't think eating all meat or all veggies is like optimal. Kind of just like what you were saying. Like
Yeah, I just don't know the answer because I think a lot of people who are alive today really shouldn't even be alive. Like technically, I shouldn't be alive. I can't eat fucking peanuts.
yeah, but how many peanuts were people eating in the fucking like? You know, I don't even think we
All the
started eating
time.
peanuts
Peanuts
until
are
like the
so. Dude,
1800s.
do you understand how great of a source of protein almonds and nuts are for a
No,
lot of people?
well, that's why peanuts are so expensive because you got to pick them off a fucking tree for like 10 hours to get like a handful of them, you know? I know what you're saying, but I think peanuts isn't really something you would have had to like worry about. If anything, it's like a luxury.
I think of more of it
It's like
as
pistachios. Like,
no. I think more of it of like a healthy diets. There's so many people now, and so many different types of people. A healthy diet is probably going to be different for a good amount of people in the world.
yeah,
Like
depending on like where you came from.
to
like, your
say there's
ancestors.
one dead set diet, it's like there's still people who have Neanderthal genes in them. I think almost all of us still have a percentage of Neanderthal genes in us, and some more than others. Like I mean, the
Lactose
diets
intolerant.
are gluten intolerant.
Gluten, dude. Fuck. Ah, I hate it.
Yeah, I can't believe you can't eat bread, dude. That
It's
sucks.
so gay.
Bread is oh, dude, this is awesome because this is how I must feel. This is how other people feel like when they talk about peanut butter with me. Because yeah, bread. Oh, now I understand this because
Yeah.
dude, bread is amazing. I fucking
Oh,
love bread.
dude. Nice fucking
I'm
garlic
sorry.
bread or something.
Oh, I just got meat bread from my parents.
Oh man, like I was eating lunch with my brother the other day, and he got like fried shrimp, and he like offered me one, and I was just like,
Oh.
and then he's like, oh, and I was like, no, the gluten, and he's like, oh yeah, that's right, and then he started making fun of me, like fucking gluten. he's like, yeah, fucking gluten. Like once again, I would do the same thing, but then he was like real serious. He's like, no, he's like, if it bothers your system so much that you won't eat fucking fried shrimp, he's like, I get it. It must fucking suck. I'm like, yeah.
Is there a way? There's no medication or anything you can take?
There might be. I don't think I'm celiac. I think it's just like carpet bombed my fucking gut for like years, not knowing what was wrong with me, of antibiotics that like, just screwed up my gut. I think gluten is just really hard to digest. Same thing with beans. I can't eat beans, like the lectins or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe
Wow.
one day I can figure that out and get like a probiotic regimen and start. But I don't. To be honest, I do miss gluten a lot, but it's not like the end of the world.
Okay.
And bread's not the healthiest thing to be eaten anyway.
That's the thing. Like I think about all the things that a lot of people are allergic to, like lactose and gluten. It's like, yeah, people probably shouldn't be drinking cow's tit juice and all this fucking yellow grass. I mean, maybe this is God's way of saying, or nature's way of saying, yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be eating this.
Yeah.
Like your body's literally rejecting it. It probably like sugar tastes really good too. You're not supposed to be eating that though.
Oh, God knows what the fuck they're spraying that shit with too. To go back to the fucking frogs are gay thing, you know?
Yeah.
They're probably spraying the fields with weed of something. Because if you don't, like fucking everything's locusts will eat it, you know?
Yeah. Fucking hate Tim Dillon.
He's the fucking worst, dude. I really.
I was.
Ugh.
Someone tell me an original joke you said, and
Never
I'll give him.
once.
I'll give him $5.
The thing is he's really he's good at manipulating though, because like when I first started hearing him come on podcasts, I was like, I didn't like him, but I was like, oh, okay, this dude's got some cool viewpoints. You know, I can jive with what he's saying. It took me a few months to realize after hearing him enough where I was like, oh no, he's just a fucking phony.
Like a Steven Crowder kind of thing.
Yeah, he got in there with me because Steven Crowder, right off the bat, I'm like, I hate this guy. But sometimes, like an Andrew Schultz or Tim Dillon will come along, and I'll be like, it'll take me a while to catch on, and then I'll be like, oh, I see what they're doing. They're really good at it because it takes me a while.
Yeah, I think the difference between them and say like a Theo Von and a Brian Schaub is Brian Schaub and Theo Von are just bad comedians.
Yes.
I don't think they're trying to manipulate anyone. I think they just think they're funny.
Yeah, that's very true. I saw there was a compilation I saw where it was like,
that's true.
it is. I saw because they're not like they're not as pandery, but they're just not interesting or funny. But I saw like a funniest podcast moments compilation on YouTube, and it was like
It could be old, by the way.
What do you mean?
Because I was watching this. Not to cut you off with the thing, but
I was just gonna say Theo Von was in the thumbnail. I was like, oh, really? That's the funniest podcast clips. That's the dude you got.
Well, and that actually goes to us. I think we're just old.
No, because he's older than us.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is maybe the demographics younger because I was watching a video about. It wasn't called the downfall, but it was more like how Andy Milonakis' like Twitch following went down, and they were showing clips of like highlights of him on Twitch, and I'm watching and I'm like, these are highlights of Twitch streams. Like this is awful. this is like, and I know Andy Milonakis. I remember his show on MTV when I used to watch it as a kid. And to be fair, I used to watch it and think it was funny.
Oh, I loved it.
So-
Pancake on my face makes me extra happy. I like shampoo bottles. That shit on my lappy.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking, there's probably kids between 15 and 21, 22 years old, that kind of demographic who are watching a lot of these Twitch streamers and comedy podcasts, and they're just into this stuff. And because I'm older now, it's like, yeah, no, it's not funny. And when I say that, I guess I am saying it's not funny to me. But in my heart of hearts, I really am also saying
No, it's not funny.
it's not like
Well,
it really isn't.
What I think it is also, it could be that a lot of young people, but I think the biggest thing is it's people who don't have good senses of humor.
Pancake on my face.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate you.
Like if someone like young or old doesn't have a good sense of humor, they're gonna think someone like Theo Von's funny, especially since he's like so popular and he's kind of in the mainstream of comedy.
Remember when we all thought Dane Cook was funny?
Yeah, I still think he was funny. I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't seen his recent stuff, but he was funny. And by
He had 3 specials that I thought were good. 3. That's an amazing accomplishment for a comedian.
and every funny comic that knew him and played the same rooms as him said he was funny. So it's like that's always a good indicator too.
Even Patrice O'Neal said he was funny.
When's the last time you heard another comedian say Theo Von's funny? You've never heard it once. I bet they'll never say it, but I'm sure when they get in their little circles, like in the green room, they're fucking shitting on people like Chris D'Elia and Theo Von all the time. They're just not
You know
gonna come
what?
out publicly.
You want to know when a comedian doesn't think a comedian's funny,
Like,
but
oh, he's nice.
they're too nice to say it. It's when I think Bill Burr, I think he was on a talk show, but I forget which one. And he was talking about Chris D'Elia, and he was talking about how it's like, yeah, no, I'm really happy for him because like he's really starting to get it, like he's starting to like really get his stride and everything. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, because he sucks. Like, you're right. He's not a funny comedian. He's starting to learn how to write a joke. Congratulations.
Yeah, he fucking does suck. There's so many of them that suck too.
When something becomes really popular, it's going to be insanely oversaturated. And a lot of people, oh, dude, by the way, we never talked about the Pang Dang thing. We will soon.
Oh, yeah. fucking Pang Dang.
But that kind of bleeds into this. But a lot of people, there are certain things a lot of people want to be. A lot of people want to be a sports athlete. A lot of people want to be rich. A lot of people want to be a politician. A A lot of people want to be a rock star, but also a lot of people want to
No,
be the
no,
funny
not a
guy.
rock star, a rapper.
No, well, okay, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
famous musician or a celebrity, like a movie star.
Yes.
So, but people want to be the funny guy. Guys want to be the funny guy. Being the funny guy shows a lot of things in one. It shows creativity, shows knowledge. It's
Wit.
actually. Oh, go ahead.
Wit.
Yeah, wit. Yeah, it's actually an appeal. Women find funny guys attractive because usually when you're the funny guy, you're showing confidence and, like you said, wit. You're showing all these things at once. So when that kind of market also gives you celebrity fame and money, it's like, holy shit, let's run to this and grab it. And I mean, dude, growing up, the funniest people in my school and all my funniest friends, they were all black. And what is that, like 3% of the stand-up world right now? It's unreal that it's still that low.
I know. That is crazy.
It's just a bunch of unfunny white hacks.
Yeah. There weren't a lot of black kids in my school to begin with, but definitely most of them were hilarious. Yeah. I just being funny.
The whole roasting thing, like, really? Everything that everyone thinks is roasting is not roasting.
Nah.
What was roasting was my friends named fucking Jamal and Al and fucking Chad and all, like, them, and all of a sudden they point to you and they see what you're wearing for the day and it's like, oh my god, this is gonna be the worst 3.5 minutes of my fucking life. And you can't walk away, you can't run away.
Yeah,
You
you
just have
gotta
to sit
take
there
it.
and take it. Yeah, that's roasting. Not, oh, I'm gonna say the most offensive thing possible. Oh wow, that took a lot of creativity. You're a really great writer and comedian, man. Good job.
That's why the roast always sucked, because it's like you already knew the jokes before they said them. It's just
Yeah,
like,
very
oh,
true.
Flava Flav. It's like, yeah, look at that big clock. You couldn't. You're never on time. It's like, all right,
Old and black.
we get it.
Oh my
Stock black
God.
joke. And then plus they'd throw like Shaq on there for no reason. They throw like non-comedians like Ann Coulter and fucking Shaquille O'Neal. It's like, oh, let's see how this goes.
Oh yeah, wasn't Ann Coulter on? Which one was she on?
She was on the.
She was with Peyton Manning for some
I
reason.
forget who was on it, but they. I know Pete Davidson was also on it.
Yes.
But people just hated her because she was like Republican.
Well, yeah. She was actually funny.
She was actually funny, and she was the only. I think she was like one of the only people that said Trump was gonna win. She was like from the beginning.
Oh,
People
she
were
said that
what
from
a
the
fucking
get-go.
idiot! What a fucking
She said that
doofus!
everywhere.
And people laughed at her. Like the whole studio would just laugh.
Did anyone ever give her credit once
Probably
he actually
not.
won? No,
Right.
probably not. Everyone was probably shitting in their own mouth at that point.
They're like, well, he didn't win. Just Russia interfered. It's like, all right, dude, just give her
True.
something. Give her something. You know,
At least a participation award.
the fucking abuse that lady took. I wonder what happened to old fucking Ann fucking Cunter. What's she
Let
up
me
to?
look up. Maybe she's having a fireplace with Kevin
Maybe she has a
Spacey.
podcast. A fireplace.
Her and Theo Von have a podcast.
Oh my god, I wouldn't be surprised. Theo Von has like 18 podcasts.
Hey man, you gotta make that money.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Patrice O'Neal thing on O&A, where he's like, these people out here, they got no principles and no, and he's like, but they're just successful, and the kids are successful. He's like, but they're pieces of shit. It's like they have no morals, no moral compass, and they just are killing it. And it was just this real like depressing like rant he just went on of like having principles gets you nowhere in life.
Holy shit. I never heard something before on one of the episodes where it's like, I'm clipping that for sure.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's one of the great rants from Patrice. Oh,
I remember that. And he's right. It's like,
it's all right.
I love the whole, I'm a perpetual bridge burner.
Oh, yeah. He had some great ones. Well, one of my favorites, too, was him versus Dr. Z.
Which one? Is Dr. Z the girl?
She's like the Russian chick that wrote a book on how to get women. And
Huge tits, huge fake tits,
Yeah.
blonde hair. Yes,
And so
great.
they
It
bring
was
her
a
in to
great
talk about
episode.
the book and like here's from a woman's perspective, here's how you can fuck women. And then of course Opie brings Patrice on that day, and then he just lets her go for like 20 minutes selling the book, and then
And you
Patrice is
hear him
just
in the
like,
background go.
yeah.
He just said,
And then they go on like a 40-minute like screaming fight where he just annihilates her. It's so funny, dude.
Not only that, to the point where she actually shows her tits, and then she
Yep.
goes, "Oh, now you have to have me fuck you with the strap on." He's like,
I ain't doing it. He's like, you thought
I
I
ain't
was
doing that shit.
Then he just laughs in her face for like a minute. I'm like, you actually thought I was gonna do that?
She was laughing, but there's no way on the inside she wasn't dying on the inside.
She's like,
She
I
was
fucked
cool. She
over
was-
100 guys. He's like, yeah, because it's as easy as eating a bag of chips for you. He's like, you're the fucky. You ain't fucking anyone. You're the one who gets fucked. How
I
you gonna
miss
tell
him.
me how to get you? He's like, I'm the hunter. He's like, I'm the shark. You're the fish that jumps on my boat and wants to stay for the weekend. Oh, just
Holy
so
shit.
misogynistic, but so funny, dude.
Dude, all of these podcasts, you could put them all together. They wouldn't equate to one episode of what he could have did.
It's the greatest. He died right
It's-
before the podcast. He would have had one of the biggest. Oh my god, dude.
He might have. He probably wouldn't have had the biggest because it would have been so vulgar. But like, if he had his own, he probably would have been like the biggest independent one.
Yeah, I mean, because think about it. The reason why he wasn't as big as he should have been was because he had to go through gatekeepers. Whereas podcasting, it was all you do it on
Yeah.
your own. He would have
Yeah.
been so fucking big, dude. It sucks.
It's oh my god, it really hurts. Did you see the documentary yet?
I saw like half of it, but I was like half away. I was in bed and I fell asleep. I think.
Yeah.
Is it worth finishing? It was pretty good. I didn't hate it.
No. It was pretty good because they showed a good amount of Patrice. It was like overall as a documentary, it was okay. Like it's like if you're saying 1 out of 10, like a 6. I would give it a 6.
Mhm.
But I would definitely keep watching it if you want to see more Patrice O'Neal, and who doesn't?
Yeah.
God, he's fucking funny, man. Damn it, dude. Like, fuck, that fucking sucks.
Yeah. It's the
That
worst.
really sucks. I mean, look at all the dude, you're so right. Look at all the famous fucking podcasters that they don't have any ounce of talent compared to him.
Yeah. I mean, he was doing he was doing a podcast before podcasting. You know, O&A was we've talked about this. It was basically a podcast, and that's
It
how
was
he
the
got
perfect
big.
bridge.
Because he thrived on there. His stand up was pretty funny, but it wasn't anywhere near his just
No,
like,
yeah, his
radio.
stand up was not anywhere close. He was just a patently funny guy. Like he was perfect for off the cuff, just in the moment, reactionary. Like, let's see your first take. But when it came to the whole like writing it down and preparing for a set, no, he definitely wasn't one of the top. But he himself, like if you're talking about who was the guy that like if you had a group of friends would be the funniest person, like that was him. That's the
Yeah.
guy. It's not even close actually.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of these fucking stand-ups now or podcasters just like, you guys, like, I don't want to hang out with any of you.
Yeah.
I would pray not to hang out with you.
Oh, Theo Von would suck.
Ugh.
Imagine
Ah!
having a drink with that guy,
No.
and he just thinks he's the man too. He's just like, ugh, you suck.
All right, the Pang Dang thing.
Ping ding, ring ding.
So when you told me that shit blew my mind because here's a man who he has the golden goose in front of him. Like, so if you all right, if your way of playing the game, especially if you're older, and this guy looks older, if your way of playing the game to get rich and famous is to fuck over someone, fine. Go ahead. Go fuck someone over. Happens all the time. It's happening right now. Someone's throwing someone under the bus so they can get some more clout. Whatever. But if you're gonna do it the right way and be smart about it, okay? So if you're gonna show a clip of Tony Hinchcliffe, doing his Asian bit, right? and saying chink and not chinigger, which I thought he's what he said. Um, if you're gonna do that, what you should have did, Mr. Pang Dang, is go, even though some people might find this offensive, I stand with Tony because it's kind of like like you said, he would have been on like Joe Rogan the next day.
Yeah.
The next day, he would have. But instead, he decides to. At least based off what you said, he went on a bunch of podcasts the week after preceding and kind of like was like, yeah, no, it wasn't cool that he said this and whatever. And that might have, even though
It took a while to really sunk in, and I thought this is not right. It's like, all right, dude. Okay.
But the thing is, even if someone
Shut up,
bought
you
that,
chink.
you literally, what's it called? Had him come up by saying the one and only Tony. Like you knew his comedy, you knew
Yeah, he's open for him
his,
before.
yeah, you knew his clout.
Twitter friendly.
So you're literally caught red-handed going. It's like, dude, you know what kind of comedian he is. You're literally throwing him like no one in their right mind is gonna think that you're being truthful about this. And any couple thousand Twitter followers you get are now gonna also then listen to your comedy, realize, oh, this guy kind of sucks, and that's it. You're done. And now, long term, you're completely fucked because
Now you're known as the guy who tried to cancel another comedian. And now you're that guy.
Oh, what
And
a
then
fucking retard!
All the other fucking
What a retard!
and then all the other fucking smart unfunny people go, oh, now we're gonna go on our podcast and completely rip this guy apart because they're just as unfunny and hacky as you, but they're actually smart about it, and they're gonna pander to everyone who hates
three.
you. Yes,
Pang Dang's
exactly.
in group. He's in group 5.3.
Yeah, where's Pang Dang? Pang Dang's in fucking.
Pang Dang's
He's not even in a
Alcatraz
group. He's wandering in the desert alone, just
Group Q.
with a fucking shovel and a pail.
Yeah, he's in Group K. Group
What
Korea.
a fucking idiot, dude.
Retard.
Ugh.
Group C though, yeah, exactly. They're gonna shit on fucking Pang Dang because it's like, all right, here's a perfect pandering opportunity. I saw a couple of videos, none of them were funny, of course, but it's like fucking Pang Dang. And by the way, can really? Can we get a less Asian name for this guy,
Yeah,
please?
I know. Jesus Christ.
What are we doing here?
Pang Dang.
That sounds like what I get on a fortune cookie.
I know. At least make it not rhyme, you know?
God, I feel like this guy's about to make my heart race beat.
Ring ding.
If anyone's been to a hibachi restaurant, they understand that fucking joke.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
All right, never mind.
Hibachi. Oh, is that the one where they have like the fucking knives and they cut eggs in there and shit?
Yeah, they make the fried rice into a big heart, and then they put the spatula under it, and they make it beat for like a couple seconds, like.
Those guys are crazy skilled though,
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
and they're always the best. They're friendly as fuck.
Oh yeah, such a great attitude.
You always end up taking a group picture with them at the end.
They wouldn't give two shits about Tony's set.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, do you think like, because I think about this a lot. Do you think like a good, like being funny is correlated at all to being smart?
That's a good question. Well, it could depend on who the audience is, right? I think country music's dumb as fuck, but it's the most popular music in America.
Yeah.
But is it the most popular because a ton of smart people like it, or because a bunch of dumb fucking hicks like it?
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, there are a ton of people who think Theo Von's funny. At the end of the day, there are a ton of people who think Tim
Yeah,
Dillon.
but the
Schultz-
people who think he's funny are also not funny. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of it.
or they're pretending to like him.
Like, you can find plenty of there's plenty of comedy fans. Most of them
I'm
don't
not
think Theo
smart.
Von's funny.
I'm not smart enough to answer that, but I do think there is something there. I think there has something to do with, especially if you're funny off the bat, I think there's something about a quickness, kind of like a sprinter with their muscles.
Yeah, and like there's something about patterns too, because like when you do a throwback joke or you make a good analogy. It's like you're kind of connecting something. It's a different way. Like when it's like quick witted. Like I don't know. I wouldn't say it makes you smarter, but I think it's just you think differently.
Well, I remember when I was taking a psychology class and they were talking about the different types of IQs, and creativity was a type of what's it called? Not an IQ, intelligence. There was different types of intelligence, and creativity was one of them. And you can put comedy into a creative sense.
Yeah.
So you could be intelligent in that world and maybe not as intelligent in the world of, say, like engineering or mathematics.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's so many different like things.
I mean, think about it. There's someone who could be an engineer and very successful, but they are, for lack of a better term, an idiot when it comes to entertaining people, right?
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like there's someone who could be a great comedian, a great entertainer, but you wouldn't want them to be the fucking mechanic with your sedan.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I always wonder that.
Yeah, I think that was a good answer.
I
Good job, Whitey.
And it is weird because no, actually, because autistic people are fucking funny as fuck.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Dude, this can't be a coincidence.
What? Why? What?
I go on YouTube for a quick second, signed out, and let's see, 1, 2, 3. The fourth video is maybe the funniest podcast compilation ever.
Oh, you
by
said,
Ying, and it's
yeah,
fucking
by the
Theo.
Ying fucking guy. Yeah.
Oh my god, oh god. First off, 17, just a regular 17 minutes of the middle of an Opie and A show is gonna be funnier than this.
Yeah, like you don't got like Legion of Skanks on there or like fucking.
Well, they
Matt
might, to
Shane.
be fair.
No, because
They
I
might.
scrolled through it. It's all it's all like the Brian Callen, Brendan Schaub, the Bob, which the Crystal, and they all have their studios all in that same building. It's just a building full of like those like stupid sets.
They built they built an enterprise, man. You know,
even their studios aren't original, dude.
I mean, think about it. A lot of the food we ate, is it the best food? Probably not, but it's marketed as the best food.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. It fucking is what it is. I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna fight this fight. At the end of the day, like if we ever get big, people are gonna hear this, and they're gonna 90% of the people who hear this are gonna be like, "You guys are phonies. Look how successful they are, and how unsuccessful you are."
Yeah. If that's success, I don't want it.
I love that little bit you said about Steven Crowder.
What?
Like, every day he wakes up, like, I'm not funny. I'm a failed comedian.
No, yeah, because we love shitting on those comedians, but there's actual people who get like actually mad. They're like, "This is unfair," and it's just like, yeah, but imagine being that guy. Like they know they're not funny. They really do. There's no way they don't. They know their hacks,
Yeah.
but it's just for some reason they're okay with it, and it's like I couldn't be. I would hate.
The reason is fame and money. I mean, those are the two. I mean, like it's kind of like, what is it, Occam's razor or whatever. Like the simplest solution is usually, or the simplest answer is usually the answer. It's like, why would they do this? I don't know. They're rich and famous. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're rich. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they just write it off as like you would a day job or something. Like, I may not be respected in the comedy world, but like I got fucking a yacht.
You got a yacht, man. You're winning. If I have to admit, fucking Brian Callen has a yacht, I'd be like, yo, funny motherfucker, right?
Oh,
there.
Brian Callen. I mean, he grew up like crazy rich. His dad was some like banker.
Isn't he a writer or something?
Who?
Brian Callen.
No, he's a comedian. Like a
No, I
stand-up
know,
and
but
actor.
hasn't he done writing though before?
Probably.
He is actor, writer, and podcaster. Let's look up. I'm gonna say 15 million.
Nah.
2.5. This guy's got no
Yeah, but
yacht.
he's got family wealth, man. His dad's a fucking banker. He's got money. Trust me. That dude fucking will never be broke.
Let me see.
Probably get an inheritance.
Whatever happened with him? Because remember he got there was like backlash or something with him. Did he ever get proven innocent and all that?
I don't know. I kind of stopped following him.
Mm.
He's probably still
Gotcha.
podcasting. I mean, how do you kick someone off a podcast? You know, there's no boss.
That's the beauty of podcasting. That's great.
Yeah.
That's why you get your own website, damn it.
That's why Patrice would have fucking been killing it.
Podpage.com/nothingspodcast.
Is that what it is?
Podpage.com/nothingspodcast.
Tell your friends, tell your wife.
Yeah, and if you want, you can go to the About page and subscribe with your email. We can always email you some updates and shit.
We need to learn how to get fucking partnered on stereo, dude. I'm sick of it.
We haven't got one. Do we have any emails today? Anything?
Should I check?
Yeah, why not? Today's like the last. Today's the last day I mentioned it. I think we should check periodically throughout episodes.
It's probably just gonna be like someone like, so you want to join my network?
Yeah. By the way, if we ever do a voice message again, I figured out a way for me not to talk in the background. Just mute me.
What do you mean?
Like on Discord, just mute my mic when you play a voice message.
No,
That
it's
way
through stereo.
You can't mute me on stereo, kid.
Nah, you have to mute yourself. I should
Okay,
be able
that's
to
not
mute
bad.
you though. They should add that option.
Yeah, they didn't. Their fucking update did not include muting your co-host.
That update is good though. I always wondered why it was only 2.
They shouldn't have that option though, because remember when Google Hangouts had that option?
yeah.
It was a nightmare.
Oh, do I? It was like one of my funnest things to do in the world.
The best one was when I muted Andy Worski and he fucking left.
Oh yeah.
And what's his name? We were on his stream and he was like, "No!" He got so upset and
Oh,
so
yeah.
sad.
Call his girlfriend
I
fat.
did feel. What's up?
Called his girlfriend fat.
I did call his girlfriend. Well, his girlfriend
like
was fat. and
18 times.
It was supposed to be a roast. To be fair, I was doing some hacky shit. If you really went for the obvious. To be fair, that was not obvious. No one saw that coming.
No, it was hacky, but we were also drunk, so we get a pass.
We did not get a pass.
No,
No one gave us a pass.
we were drunk before we even got onto his.
And we told him like we shouldn't go on here, and he's
Oh,
like, "No,
we literally
no,
like,
come
dude,
on."
we're drinking. We're just gonna. And we were roasting his girl on ours. I remember that, and he was cool with it. I wonder what he's up to nowadays.
ID live.
Oh my god. Wasn't he on Twitch?
Maybe I guessed it right. Do you want to see if I guessed it right?
Yeah.
Let's see, is D live? Do you search people with like all one word, or is it? I don't know. How
Do
people
you remember
that.
the password for the email?
I never had the password for.
Yeah, you did because you sent it to me.
For Ask the Nothings.
Yeah. Didn't you?
No.
Oh, maybe
Dual
did.
sent. Yeah, dual sent it.
I forget.
What-
Yeah, I don't remember what it is. It was
What
something
you could
random.
do. Oh boy. Oh well. All right. No emails today, people.
We didn't have any anyway, so no worries.
Oh, how do you know?
Cause I know. What do you mean? How do I know? I know because we haven't had one for fucking 3 years. Yeah, I can check the DM. So, duel.
You have anything else for today, by the way? Any
Nah.
like videos you want me to react to?
I am fresh at a.
Content.
I should have gotten more videos.
Those are fun. I like doing that with you, reacting to
too.
videos.
We've.
I'm
some
surprised
of-
it took us this long to start doing that.
I know, dude. I mean, some of the hardest I've laughed with you is us reacting to videos, like that boat one, where the people fall in the boat.
What episode was that?
It wasn't. That was just us on Discord, like fucking
Oh
around
my
in
God.
dual server.
dude, we
I mean, we watched. I lost weight. I laughed so hard, dude. It was so funny. The way he went down, man. The way that guy went down.
we stopped and rewind that video.
Oh, 1,000 times.
So we can watch each person individually
Yeah.
go from sheer excitement to horror.
Oh, that girl that just fucking goes face first into like the fucking front part. She hits hard, dude.
Dude, the driver of the boat though.
Yeah.
The best thing is when he's driving the boat and he goes from one frame driving the boat, and then within one frame he's already at the bottom of the boat,
And he's holding onto the steering wheel the whole time. He just goes Boom. Oh man, it's one of the greatest fucking videos.
We should play that again.
Yeah, we should. I'll pull it up.
Shit.
I can't find the goddamn password. God damn it.
Fuck the password. I want to see that.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
What was it called again? Falling in boat.
Oh my god, dude, that fucking video.
What was that video that guy told us to watch last episode? The Rush. Did you ever watch that?
Something about music videos and everything? Nah.
Best.
I was watching it when we were doing the episode with him, but then I was like, nah.
Dude, this thumbnail. It says best boat fails compilation, and dude, if you could see this thumbnail, if you can see.
I'm gonna go on YouTube.
Yeah. Type in.
Let me see if I can guess.
Type in boat falling in
Guess.
boat. I don't know why.
Best boat falling compilation. Is it the two dudes flying in the air?
Yeah, see the guy holding on, his legs are way up.
Yeah. Best boat fails compilation. It's like, really? That's real?
Drunk woman stumbles off from docked boat into water. Dude, why is people
Dude,
getting
I
hurt
love
so funny?
I love the photoshopped ones where it's a ship about to hit like a building. It's like, yeah. I'm sure that ship just stayed up right and hit that building square on.
Oh yeah, it's like a guy holding a cat. The cat's like as big as a dog. It's like, all right, dude, what are we doing? All right, here it is. Oh, shit. Oh, the fucking loud.
The loud.
The loud. Oh, see, I got to sing down to a science now. Oh no,
The noise.
The what?
Dude, how many times is Penguin Zero going to be on my recommendations?
Oh my god, you watch 1 second of him and he's just
He's just there forever.
it's
Can
goddamn
you
clickbait.
Can you do the thing where
Yeah.
I can watch you?
I hate his titles, dude. The clickbait fuck.
I hate when some people get a pass and others don't. It's kind of like the Mr. Beast thing. It's like, why does he get a pass and Logan Paul doesn't?
I know.
All right.
Because Penguin's talking about real stuff.
He's a real guy. Oh, dude.
He cares about his community.
Look how just the sheer just we're cool, even though
Yeah.
we're clearly in our late 40s, early 50s.
I know. Look at the guy in the back here
Oh yeah, Dan.
with the Dan.
Dan, fucking, I would have been a Heisman winner if I didn't blow out my knee.
I love how it's the cloudiest day too.
Probably needed some sun to see that wave.
Yeah, I know they all have shades on too in the cloudiness. All right. Well. Oh wait, I never noticed this guy in the back, dude. This guy.
That's the guy he's the guy who filmed it. It's his setup.
This guy. In the
Yeah,
blue
remember
shirt?
when we watched the full one, he's the guy setting up the camera in the beginning.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that was funny when they're pulling out of the harbor. Like everyone's all happy. I'm like, they're all about-
Three out of these 6 people look like they brag on Facebook about the marathons they run.
Yeah, especially the driver, dude. He's definitely a marathon runner or a biker.
He's a biker.
He's a triathlon.
Yeah, the girl in the green, she definitely runs marathons. And she definitely has some relative who's in the military.
Yeah, the driver definitely wears like a full bike suit too when he goes with the helmet. He's just
Oh yeah,
that guy.
and he points his hand out when he's making a turn.
Yeah, and he's got the
I
bike
don't-
where like you're laying down, you know.
I don't know who the chubby girl is.
What, this one?
That must be the chubby guy
Oh,
in the back also.
she hits hard if I remember.
Oh, I don't remember her fall.
I'm pretty sure she fucking eats it, dude.
I'm sure the people on stereo would love to hear this.
See, at least this guy's sitting though.
Oh, dude, just they have no idea.
Yeah, look, she's still smiling, dude. He looks so serious.
Like, does he look serious because he's like he's always got that dumb? I hate that dumb Oakley glasses, serious face, or because he knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he looks like a cop.
Ah, it's the worst.
Oh, that was the first hit. There's a second.
Oh, we just hit a turtle. Oh boy. Did you see her fear?
Dude, I forgot her glasses come off. Dude.
Wait.
Oh.
Pause it. Oh, Sharon. Oh, no. Dude, look how sideways they are. Look at where the water was to the left. Look at that turn they made.
This one's definitely a headbutt in that one, in that hit.
Oh, her nose job just went undone. Oh, dude! Her chin hit the chair.
Oh, it
I
did.
don't remember this. I don't remember that.
Oh, that's what knocked the glasses off.
Oh yeah, remember you get to see how like the glasses go around the boat and they stay in the boat?
They do, yeah.
Dude, that guy's hairline receded 3 inches in the back.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
He's getting smushed right now. She's still clueless. She still doesn't realize the gravity.
She's still like, wee!
Yeah.
And this guy driving the boat's like, oh, I made a mistake.
I love how
This
he's
isn't my boat.
because he has a hand on the control. Oh, dude, he goes down so fast. And he goes straight head to ground. Look, he's still holding. He went down so fast, he's still holding on to the thing.
The song Devo, whip it.
And she's kissing the side right here.
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh shit,
Dude,
that's not a good thing.
Some of them must have got legitimately fucking hurt from this.
I really do think that this guy, he might have
Yeah,
like
concussion.
chronic headaches since
Yeah.
then. I mean, he really, because then when you go forward, then the other girl in the pink, remember, she didn't just use his.
I mean, he went. He went face down without catching himself, dude. This guy definitely probably broke his nose. Like, oh, imagine going face first without catching yourself with your hands.
You ever see a girl when they run or they're on a like when they take their boyfriend's skateboard and they fall, right? And they never put their hands out. They just fucking cheese grade the pavement, right?
Ugh.
Imagine that, but times 35 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And that's what this guy, dude, if only the camera was 8 to 12 inches lower, that frame right there would have been a perfect cut him out and put him in every meme ever.
I know, yeah. That's so true.
Holy shit. He's one with the boat now.
Oh, yeah. And
And then
falls
this,
on him.
see how she just crushes his head?
And her glasses are still fucking around. Oh no! Not only does she hit him, she hits him 5 different ways. That's the thing, is because when he went down, he took the wheel and jerked it with him, so the whole thing turned again. Oh, dude, the dude in the back looks so like he's like, what the fuck just happened? Look at this guy's like, what?
Yeah, Dave, your friend just died.
She looks so unhappy.
Yeah, she just saw her husband die.
Oh, he's hurting. I mean, she hit the fucking seat, you know?
Oh, you're gonna be that guy, like, all right, no, shut up. No one's calling an ambulance. No one's going to an hospital. All right, we're all fine.
Well, yeah, no, it's more like, I feel like the other girl got hit way harder. She hit the side with her face like 3 times. This chick hit the
He took it like a champ.
She hit a soft seat and then she landed on top of that guy. She didn't
There's
hit anything hard.
So much going, dude. Can we watch Tom Segura break?
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think we actually saw it together. I just told you about it. It's the first thing that comes up. I think breaks all his
all
bones.
Oh! Fuck. Oh my god. Why did he put his hand? He could have avoided that. Why do you have to go? What did he even slip on?
It's like when you're trying to hurt yourself. Like, fuck this. I bet I could get out of PE today.
Dude, it looks like his knee gave out. Right here?
Just
Look. That moment there, something happened there. I think his knee gave out.
Yeah, I think he tore his MCL or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, legit. I think he tore something.
You can hear. Can you hear a pop?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that his knee? Oh,
Can you keep playing it like that, please?
something, dude. Something
That was
popped.
the greatest playback ever.
Look how red his face is.
I want to send him a 10-hour version of this on an email. What I don't get is how did he?
Oh, there's a front one. What was he even trying to do?
I
Was he
think he
going
was
for a
trying to-
layup or something?
There's no way in hell he was trying to dunk that.
No,
I don't
no
believe
way. He's too short.
that. He immediately became autistic.
Oh, yeah. he got Shia LaBeouf arms.
Look at that thing.
His arm.
His face is so red.
His arm.
He turns into Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Like,
Oh man, that must
dude,
hurt.
who was the guy who decided? Yeah, move his arm back. No,
Yeah.
Don't touch him. Oh my! Tom Segura breaks all his bones.
How out of shape? I know. How many things did he break there, dude? He broke a rib, a fucking knee,
Holy shit!
wrist.
Oh my god!
Dude, that guy's out of shape, man.
That's an out of shape guy. Yeah.
Like that wasn't even a full sprint. He was like lightly walked. Oh shit.
I think he has a bit about shitting on Nike. It's like, yeah, you better hope Nike gives you new shoes after that fall.
I know. Oh. Wasn't it?
Oh, dude, what did the comments say?
Oh yeah, it looks like Peter Griffin when he falls. All the times of Tom laughing at other people getting hurt, he had one coming.
Tom Segura's arm is on backward. Are you okay?
I know, they were so like, hey man, are you your arm? It's like, dude, this is the funniest thing he'll ever do.
That's a man that has never played a sport in his life.
Oh shit. You know, while we're on a roll, dude. Girl on longboard.
Oh, is this something you know?
Yeah, remember you were talking, or is it skateboard? Remember you were talking about how the girls, when they get on a girl.
Yeah,
you
but
seen
you'd have
this?
to see like, oh, is there a specific one? Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
jeez, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh man, how is it so hard to find? It was like the classic meme one.
Well, then look up view count and see like most viewed. Maybe they will come up.
That chick's hot. Oh, she.
Well,
if
look up
if she's
girl.
18, she's hot.
Look up girl falls on longboard meme.
Skateboard.
Could be skateboard.
I think it was a Vine. God damn it. Oh. No, that's a guy. I don't know, dude. It's whatever. I thought I could find it real quick. It's a really funny video though. You just know it's not going good.
Oh, there's that other comedian you said you don't like.
Who?
If you go up, there's some redheaded guy.
Oh, this fucking guy. Maybe the second funniest fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, Andrew Santino, dude. That guy, he sucks.
To be fair, I haven't really seen him. I
You'd
have
hate
no
him.
idea. I'd hate him. All
Yeah,
right.
you'd hate him. He's literally he's.
I'm all comedy out. I'll take your word for
Yeah, no. He's just another Joe Rogan fucking lackey
it. Lackey.
riding them coattails.
It's weird that he's friends with a lot of unfunny people.
I know, that's the weird thing.
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
he's
weird.
just so nice that like he has a hard time being like, oh, no,
You suck.
yeah, you suck. Woman falls into the basement. Oh yeah, have you seen that one? That's a good one.
I think I did, but I don't want. Well, it's not that long.
Let's see how hard she. I think she tried to like sue. Oh, because she's texting.
This is what happens when we have no guest.
All at once, she looks at her phone. Then it happens.
Oh, dude, come on. Really?
That
like,
looks so fake. That looks
like-
so fake.
Oh, it just came out of nowhere.
And you could see a guy in
No,
Then
because by the way,
walking
look,
down
she's
the street on a
she look,
pleasant day
she's not even
That's what I'm
texting right
saying.
there.
I know. Yeah,
Dude,
come on.
she was just trying to sue.
That's the fakest thing of all time.
Yeah, sorry, I thought it was better than that.
If I was her grandson, I'd be like, "Come on, Mima, what are you doing?"
Mima. I'm actually upset I can't find this. Oh my god, Jesus. I'm gonna stop sharing this. Fuck, why does YouTube allow like fucking blood and shit on the thumbnails?
Well,
I hate-
remember they allow naked thumbnails too.
That's wild.
That was crazy. When he said when Blitzy talked about the naked yoga, that blew my mind. But then I was like, well, obviously no way naked thumbnails. But I saw a dude's full dick on that thumbnail. That was a dick.
What blows my mind is how there aren't more like girls like exploiting it. Like why
Maybe there
why
are.
doesn't every
Maybe-
porn star have a fucking YouTube naked yoga channel?
They probably make more money on the other stuff.
No, they don't. They don't get paid that much for porns. They don't get royalties.
Well, I mean, on OnlyFans.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's true. Still, imagine that. You're one of the biggest porn stars, and you start a fucking naked yoga YouTube, and it has AdSense on it.
To be fair, you have to also know how to do yoga.
Nah, you don't. Nah, you don't. What do you mean?
You think all these girls? You think half of them don't even really know how to do yoga?
How to do a fucking whooping crane, dude? It's stretching. Like, what's the
We
big deal with yoga?
we should do like 30 days of research and be like, all right, we did some research, and roughly 72% of the women that do naked yoga on YouTube don't really know how to do naked yoga.
Yeah. I mean, yoga's just stretching. It's not really like, you don't need to learn how to do it, right?
Well,
Just
traditionally,
posing.
originally it was made up to be for the mind and your, emotional well-being, your soul, mental well-being, and then I guess Western culture made it more of a physical thing, and for your physical well-being.
Oh, so what, would you just like meditate before? But now, like,
Well, no, you would also still the deep breathing, the meditating, and stretching as well. But it was all supposed to be for your mind, which it still is. But now people make it more for like your lower back and your neck and your legs and your like headaches or whatever. And it really wasn't supposed to be that from at least where it originated from.
Yeah, that makes sense. They kind of do that with everything. Oh,
Oh, is this it?
nah.
You're determined now.
I know, it's bugging me. I hate when I can't find something.
Damn, that girl ate it.
That's like my word. Oh.
Oh, dude, I've been eating these protein bars that are so fucking good. I love them. They're called Pure Protein. Pure Protein. Oh, I remember this. This is on Tosh.0. She got a web redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
that
think
was
it's a
it.
different one. No. It was a Vine, dude. I know for a fact it was a Vine. And maybe it never made it to YouTube. What were you saying? Protein?
Yeah, there's these protein bars that are fucking delicious. I've been eating for the past.
Is that the
couple
one that's
days.
basically a candy bar, but it's marketed as a protein bar?
Might as well be.
It's like chocolate and caramel and shit.
Nah, this one's
Or it's
birthday
like cookies
cake
and cream.
and marshmallow.
Yeah, it's like, how's that good for you, dude? It's just a
one is
candy bar.
cookies and cream. I don't care about it being good for me. I care about the macros, and the macros are spot fucking on. I can eat
what's the
11 of
macros?
your protein, carbs, and fats.
Oh, like how balanced they are?
Yes, and it's perfectly balanced for what I'm doing.
I perfectly balance it. I try to have a same amount of carbs, proteins, and fats with every meal.
Cool. That's gay.
It's balanced, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you eat too much fat, then you're too loose. Yeah, I used to eat those, though, all the time. Protein bars.
Are you still sharing this girl being bloody?
No, I haven't shared it since I played the video.
I've been looking at this girl's bloody
I mean, I'm sharing
face
it in
on
Discord,
YouTube.
but not in the stream.
No, I know. I can tell. I can see it.
But I have a system down now. I just
A
full screen it
system
before
down.
I show it, and then it just shows up
Oh.
perfectly. Yeah, I don't know. They all kind of taste like chalk, though. You know, they have that
Well,
like
yeah, that's
aftertaste where it's like, it's fucking like sawdust. Like, what is this? It
Well,
looks
that's
like
the-
chocolate, but it tastes like fucking.
That's the
aspartame.
protein in a way, but nah, man. These three that I've been having, 2 out of 3 are amazing, and the other one is a good flavor. It's okay.
What was it?
One's birthday cake.
That's always gonna be
One's-
good, right?
One's marshmallow crispy treat, and one's cookies and cream.
Ah,
And I fucking love them. I just love them, and they're all made by Pure Protein, and they have 20 grams of protein and 19 grams of carbs, and not that much fat.
nice.
Yeah. And if they want to be a sponsor, fucking hit us up. We're on around 2 dozen podcast directories, and we live stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Stereo app.
Yeah, dude.
Come at us, nigga.
That Taste Buds, they had an episode on French fries versus onion rings. I was like, why would you even match that up?
I have to admit, I understand the debate, but it's like if you had by the way, I hear an echo in the background. If you had a
Dude.
best of seven, yeah, if you have a best of 7 series, I understand onion rings having a good game and winning one out, but you all know who's gonna win the
It's fucking French
series.
fries, dude. I mean, what do you...
Yes, it's not even a fucking
Like, literally, Joe would, like, give his whole spiel, and then Sal would just be like, it's French fries, man. Like, he's like, I don't even
why
need to
does
try.
Joe always pick the fucking like?
I know.
Is he doing it on purpose?
I don't know. I think he likes to be the contrarian.
God, fucking adopted motherfucker. I'm gonna say if he gets me, if we ever finally get him on, and he gets me upset, I'm gonna say that, and he's gonna be like, you motherfucker.
I know. I do. I think you had something though with the tier list thing. I think we should do something from time to time like that with the tier list.
Okay, yeah.
Because you brought it. I forget. Last week you brought it up for something. Oh, it was slurs. Like if we were doing a tier list of all the
tournament.
slurs.
Yeah, we should. Oh, we can do that next week. A tournament of slurs.
Yes, that'll be a
We
good
can do
trial run.
A bracket. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well,
6,
I could
7.
actually. There's a website you go to where in real time you can do it. So I can actually show on screen while we do it for the video part.
How many do we need?
I don't know. We can figure it. We can have as many as we want. It's just a tier list, you know.
Do you want to do one now, like at the end of this episode, real quick, like a trial run?
Yeah, we'll do a trial run.
Do a tier list of 4 foods. It'll be peanut butter jelly, grilled cheese, French fries, and onion rings.
Okay. Create a tier list for anything.
This is interesting.
Oh,
Now,
they
tier list
already
is
have
diff-
like preset ones.
Yeah, tier list is different than a tournament, by the way.
Yeah, I like tier lists though. Tier lists are. Oh, there's already a fast food one already made.
See, I like the tournament style, but I mean, that's because I'm more sports and you're more gaming.
Well, we can try to figure out if there's a tournament website we can do this with. If you want to do like brackets.
There's definitely a bracket one. I think the bracket one's better for this because it's more of a head-to-head, where tier list is more just rating it.
Yeah.
We can do both. I think let's do a bracket for now, like for a quick 4. Unless you want to do a tier list real quick.
Let's do a tier list fast food.
All right. Yeah, let's do a tier list fast food. Arby's, that D tier.
Arby's, I've never been, but I believe you. What do they serve there? Roast beef?
Why is D? Shouldn't there be an F
Yeah,
tier?
I was just about to say we need an F tier.
Can you add one?
I'm upset that it's not an F tier.
Can everyone see this, by the way?
Yeah,
Good.
but I'm not really showing anything.
Well, no,
The
I
bracket
mean,
fights.
We want to see that. We want them to see.
See up
this.
here? It says bracket fights.
Okay, I'm sure that's where you can do brackets then. Dude, where the fuck's the F tier?
I don't know. I'm upset that it's not already here.
Oh,
Add a row below.
and we'll. Why wouldn't that already be there though?
I know, it's bugging me.
And just make that F, and make that shit.
What's the color it usually is? Blue?
That's usually red. Blue's usually the top tier.
No, S tier is usually red.
No, S tier is usually blue. If you go to tier zoo,
Nah, I've always seen it as red.
I know I'm 100% right, but we'll leave it as this. We'll leave it as this for now. All right, Arby's is that's an F. Yeah.
I've never had it, so I can't say. I'll believe you.
Let's not do Burger King yet. Let's do Little Caesars.
I've never had it, so it's up
I'll
to you.
say this: Little Caesars is kind of like the Taco Bell pizza. I think we should put that in C. I think it's closer to D than B, but if you want to if you have $10 and you want to have some crack pizza, go to Little Caesars.
All right, so it's not bad, but it's not good. It's just middle of the road, average.
It's kind of bad, but it's not that bad where it's a D tier.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
fair. That's the fairest thing.
Carl's. I've never had Carl's. I'm learning I haven't had a lot of these.
Carl's is that's D tier.
Chick-fil-A. I'm going
Well,
high.
let's
on this one.
let's leave that for
Okay,
now.
okay.
Well,
Rate it-
Chipotle.
Or I'm putting Chipotle F tier. I hate Chipotle. I worked there
Chipotle
once. And it
is
sucks.
overrated. It's first off, it's not healthy. Anyone who still thinks it's healthy is a retard. Second of all, the food's never good.
Yeah, they try to play this whole organic angle where we get it from organic farms. I work there. Everything comes in prepackaged plastic, individual sealed vacuum fucking, and it's all in adobo sauce. And they put fucking cilantro on everything, and everything tastes the same. They put cilantro in the rice. It's like the biggest. People hate cilantro. They either love it or hate it. Why would you make them eat it? Whatever. I go on for days. I fucking hate Chipotle. If there was a tier below F, I'd put it there.
Let's skip Domino's for now. Let's go to Dairy Queen. I think Dairy Queen deserves to be in D tier only
I was
because
just about to say that.
it's lasted for so long, but that's really all I can give for it.
Dairy Queen should be F tier for its food, but it does have ice cream, so that puts it over.
Yeah. What's that one? What's the
Five
next one? What
Guys.
is? Yeah, I have a Five Guys is pretty. You know, I have to admit, I might be rating them a little high on this one, but I think this might be the first thing that makes B tier.
I would go C, but I also am not mad at B.
Yeah,
I could see-
I think.
If you get a good one on a good day, I
Yeah,
could
it's
see it.
kind of like Little Caesars. They're closer to C. They're definitely not even close to A tier, but like you just said, you get them on a good day, they get that melted cheese on that burger just
Oh.
right. And you can even get a good hot dog at Five Guys, which is you can't get a good hot dog anywhere at fast food places.
Yeah, plus the bacon's really good on the bacon.
Yes, you're
They
right
cook their
about
bacon
that.
right.
Yeah, fuck it. Five Guys is B tier,
It's a
bro.
B. I'll give it a B. It's a good burger. It's
Yeah,
as
good-
good as you're gonna get for like a fast food place.
Good for you, Five Guys.
Never had.
So what do we
In-N-Out.
do? I've had In-N-Out. So even though they're very overrated, they are very good, and that should be at B tier with Five Guys.
Okay. And before
Jack in the
people get
Box.
mad at me if they listen, I'm fucking on the East Coast. All right, we don't have In-N-Out here.
I am too, but I
Not
did
my
go to
fault.
Vegas, so
Jack in the Box, never had it.
I never had it either. I what can we do with that one?
How about we just don't do it?
Yeah, we'll leave that there. Anything neither of us have ever been to, we leave it on the bottom.
Jesus Christ, I haven't been to a lot. I've never been to a White Castle.
Well, I've been to White Castle and I fucking love White Castle. White Castle, people are gonna hate me for saying this. That's A tier, bro.
Is it? It's that good?
Dude, fucking.
I remember you said you
Almost-
would get clam strips there, and that made me think it was a
I would
pretty
get
shit
a-
place.
I'd get a bag of clam strips with honey mustard. Like that's how good this shit was, dude. It's literally a place you can eat 20 cheeseburgers from. It's fucking unreal. It's the only place where I'll actually eat crinkle fries, just because it's like fuck it, it's White Castle.
Yeah, but
Give me the
I don't
fries.
trust fish at a fast food place. You're trusting clams? risky.
White Castle. I trust White Castle. I'm still here.
True. I'm pretty much doing all the ones I haven't been at. Sonic, I've never been to.
I've been to Sonic. Sonic's F tier. I'm done with them. They're
Is it?
overpriced. They're overpriced and their food's never good.
I always saw the commercials for their drinks, and it looks so good.
I try. That's the thing. I try liking them, dude. I try. So they sucker me in each time, and they're never good.
Panda Express, never been.
Yeah, go to all the ones you've never been. I've been to Panda Express. Put that at D tier. Their food's too fucking salty.
What's it just? It's just like fast food Asian.
Yes.
Okay. I've had
like
I've had fast food Asian food. We're probably pretty much the same, and yeah, that's D tier.
You know where what I've had before? It's called Chinese food. Just go to a fucking Chinese
I know.
food restaurant.
Get some crab rangoons, some fucking
Yeah, get some fucking fried
spicy
wontons.
mustard.
some sesame
Popeyes,
fried
I've never
chicken.
been.
Popeyes is okay. Save that for later.
Okay. See, so pretty much now I've pretty much been to all these.
Okay, you've been to all those. All right, then
Yeah.
let's do Popeyes. I'm gonna say A tier. It would be S tier, but the only reason it's not is because it's a chicken place. They don't have, they don't have
So it's
burgers.
that
They don't.
good.
It's crack. It's unreal. Their chicken, dude. I've had sometimes 14 chicken strips from them in one sitting.
Damn. Oh,
It's amazing. But now we're at the
and you
list
waited
where
a half
like
hour once to eat there too.
I waited a half an hour to get their chicken, and they gave me
that's how
free
good they
spicy.
are.
And dude, wait, have you ever had a chicken sandwich at say like Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, have the chicken sandwich at Popeyes. Damn it. Just
I
have
hear people rave about it.
Just make it happen. Have the spicy chicken sandwich. Just let your hair loose, man.
Yeah. Sounds fucking good.
All right, now we're. I like the. Okay, I gotta admit, I like the tier list. You're right about
It's pretty
this.
good. I'd
This
love to
is
try the
good.
brackets next week too, though. That would.
Definitely. All right.
I'm trying to group all of them together to where they are.
Yeah, which are the ones we're not doing? Jack in the Box is the only one, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can just. I'll just put it there. So it's not an F, but just get it out of the way.
All right, that's fair. Oh shit.
So we got the pizzas. We got the
The chickens.
kind of the random ones,
sandwiches.
and then the burgers.
Put Chick-fil-A next to KFC because they're technically chicken places.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, the pizzas, the chickens, the sandwiches, and the burger places.
Yeah.
Oh, and the tacos.
Taco. I'm gonna start right off the bat. For me, Taco Bell's an F tier. Always has been, always will be. Garbage food. Tastes like dog food and cardboard.
All right.
What are you?
I was with you forever. I'm gonna now we can put it in F, but I will personally say D, and the only reason is two reasons. One, I am a fan of that Baja Blast soda, and two, one of my favorite chips are Doritos. So the fact that
Yeah,
they make
that's
make
everything but their food.
yeah the two things that they don't have any like part of their partnerships with other people's foods is amazing. So but you
agree
can
with
keep
the
it
food,
at
though?
F.
You agree?
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
It's
It's
the
fucking
worst.
it's never a good call ever.
Never. Even when you're drunk, it's gross.
Like, has anyone ever come to a party with like a Taco Bell box? Are you out of your mind? I want to have Taco Bell. It's been sitting in a box steaming for 15 minutes in your car.
Yeah.
Oh, like why don't you just roll up a diaper of shit and bring that over to my place?
It's the worst. I hate it every
is.
time.
You're 100% right.
And the cheese is always cold and not melted.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about the cheese. Fake ass cheese.
It's never melted.
It's amazing nothing's S tier yet.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
White Castle should be S tier, but it's only because you haven't had it. It's not right to put it S tier.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, because their chicken rings are also fucking. Oh god, I love them.
All right, where are we going next? We got some big players here.
Well, let's see. We have 3 burgers. We got. Let's do Subway.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, let's get the Subway out of the way. You know what? I'll say this, dude. I've been to Subway. They do make a solid sandwich.
I was going to say it's different enough that it shakes the fast food game up, and I gotta say I used to really like Subway.
I haven't
solid.
been there in a long time. I'd say C tier.
I'd go B. You going
Really?
C? Yeah, man. I mean, it's a good sub. You know,
Put it at B. Yeah.
you get
yeah,
a
put it at
hot
B tier.
sub. They got all the sauces. You can put as much. You can get olives. They got bacon. You can toast
That
it.
is true.
There's so much variety.
Jalapenos, raw jalapenos.
Oh, the
Whoever
Southwest
made
sauce, spicy.
whoever made
Southwest.
this list screwed up. They should have had like at least like a Blimpies and a Quiznos here too. You know,
Well, they should have had like the logos actually fit. Also,
it's very true.
So, like,
I mean, these companies literally make square logos for a reason. And like Five Guys is just the letter G. You're fucking.
I know.
retard.
Yeah, literally. Have you ever heard of cropping? Like, what the fuck?
Have you ever heard of Onic?
Who made this?
Fucking retards.
Oh, this guy, not Rashad. You fucking dope.
It's a billionaire.
Oh, probably. I say we go with KFC.
It's a good one too. All right. KFC sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I really never ate there growing
I'm
up.
gonna
'Cause
say KFC's
I've had
F
it.
tier for a
Oh.
chicken place, for their chicken to suck, and it's a chicken place, and also it's failing as a company now. I'm saying that's a solid F tier.
Yeah, I gotta admit, even their I used to like their mashed potatoes though, but even their fries, dude. You ever got KFC fries? It's like the steak cut ones.
Oh, and dude,
They're
they're
like
always
dry and
they're like as if they were, when you get
burnt.
leftover food in the metal tin with the plastic cover over and it just steams in there. It's like their fries already taste like they were put in a microwave.
Yeah, you get a bucket of chicken and it's just dry. Break your
Not
teeth. Yeah, you're right. That
not
is
at Popeyes. Yeah, that shows you what the difference between Popeyes and KFC is
Well,
right there, everyone.
Let's go with the next one then. Chick-fil-A. That's.
All
I
right.
gotta say, I'm rating this high. I'm high.
Shit. All right. So, shit. I said Popeyes was A because, they don't have. And you didn't have Popeyes too, so yet again. But now we've both had Chick-fil-A. Whew. This is a tough call, man. All right, I'll tell you right now. Before I give you my final answer, I'll tell you this. It's between S and A tier for me.
For sure. I'm torn. Because it only has chicken. That's it. To me,
Yeah.
in terms of just a chicken place, it's S tier. But like the fact that doesn't have a lot of variety, and their nuggets could be better. Their sandwiches are good, but their nuggets kind of lacking. But I don't know, man.
Their milkshakes, though, they have the best milkshakes in the fast food game, hands down.
Their service, the cleanliness. They have two
Oh,
lanes
their
at the
service.
drive-through.
It's hard.
I'm going S.
Yeah, put it in S tier.
I gotta go
before
S.
before we change our mind.
I
It's
think,
an S tier.
I think it's S tier, dude.
Chick-fil-A's S tier.
It's a great fucking. They know. What
They're
doing.
all, dude, for them to already be broken, and they don't even serve meat, like beef.
Yeah. Yes.
That's impressive.
And they're closed on Sundays, and they're still killing it.
Crushing it. Crushing it. Good for Chick-fil-A. They deserved it. Let's go with Pizza Hut. Let's go with the pizzas.
Okay, I haven't had Pizza Hut in years, and I don't really remember anything about it.
So I barely had Pizza Hut in my life, and the other day, like probably months ago, I finally had Pizza Hut, like after the longest time of not having it, and someone got stuffed crust pizza, and I think Pizza Hut's one of the only places you can get that, right?
Mm.
So I'm like, oh, this is amazing. I never had it before. This is great. I had it, dude. Fuck, shit was the most overrated shit ever.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great at all. I'm gonna go Pizza Hut D tier just because you can get a cookie pizza there, which like, dude, you give me a giant melty cookie, that's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, someone else didn't. Papa John's used to do that too.
I think they all do it now. Domino's and Papa John's do it.
Oh man, yeah, Pizza Hut. That sounds about right because I don't. It's unremarkable. I don't even really remember anything about it.
And then I'm gonna put Domino's. When was the last time you had Domino's? I don't get a lot of fast food pizza in my life.
I mean, I can't eat gluten, so I haven't had it. But when I did, I would say Domino's to me is it's pretty average, man. I wouldn't say it's amazing.
I
but
would
it wasn't
say
bad.
it's a low B or just a regular C.
I think, yeah, I think it's in between. Like if there was a one in between.
Well, how about this? Would you put Domino's above Subway or on the same level as Subway? Or are we really going to put Domino's on the same level as Five Guys and In-N-Out?
No, and not Subway. I wouldn't put it on the same as Subway.
Yeah,
it
so I
is
think,
C.
yeah, C's fair.
That's comfortable.
Which is funny. It's funny that we have like the three pizza places right next to each other so far.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll tell you what. I'm thinking Papa John's is also a C tier, dude. If I'm being honest.
I was going to say like D, maybe even F tier, but yeah, if you want to put it
Really?
C, that's... Yeah, because their
I think
shit's
it's just
nothing
as good
special.
I think it's just as good as Domino's. It's very comparable. Just thicker crust.
They do have thick crust. All right, C's fine.
And they
I'd
had
say
the
low
garlic
C.
sauce, and they had the pepperoncinis. They do. They
I'd
went
rather
the
go
extra
to-
mile.
I'd rather go to Domino's though. All right, man. We're about to go to the heavy hitters now.
I got some strong opinions for the next thing. Let me just tell you that. And
Which one do you want to do first?
I kind of
This
want
was such a great way to end this episode.
It was. I think we should go with Mickey D's first because it's the biggest. I I gotta
Okay.
be honest. To me, McDonald's is D bordering on F. I'm not trying to be combative. I think in our childhood it was a good it was a damn near A tier in our childhood. Nowadays, ugh, I don't know how they get away with it. Frankly,
So I still think their fries are okay. I do. I'm not, but they're clearly not.
they're for
When
toddlers.
yeah, um, their quarter pounder is bearable. I legit had their what's it called? What's their big one? The Big Mac. And I almost threw up. By the way, I think one of the things we should do on this podcast is me eating a Big Mac on air
Yeah.
because I honestly almost threw up eating it. So so if I eat it on air and like I have to eat the whole thing, I might throw up. And I'm not even exaggerating. It was it was so disgusting. It was like I can't describe the texture. We were talking about texture earlier. It was gross. It was really gross.
And the cheese is never melted. And here's the thing: it's the people. If people will get so mad, I know about this, but next time you're at a drive-through, people who are mad, and get a Big Mac, take the patty out of the Big Mac sandwich and just look at it. Just pick up that little disc as a grown man or grown woman, and just look at it, and you will be insulted that they call that a Big Mac, dude. It's the smallest, thinnest piece of meat I've ever seen in my. I'm like, what is this? What are we doing?
Now, I will say
Hate
this. Their their hash browns are fucking remarkable. I love their hash browns.
I hear
The
the breakfast
McGriddle
slaps.
their breakfast is the McGriddle is on another level. No one's done the McGriddle. So I want to say D, but I think it would be fair to put them in C just based off of their breakfast. Now, if you say F and I say C, I can understand D, but I'll give you final call. But I
I'll
don't
give
think
you
we
a
can
C.
put them in F.
I'll give you
Put
a
them
C.
in C. All right.
Because
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I never was big on I didn't have their breakfasts a lot, but when I did, it was always good. So
And now they have, I think, a chicken McGriddle. So it's the same thing, but with a chicken, crispy chicken between two pancakes. Now that shit's dry as fuck, but it's still good.
mm,
Oh, it's so good.
I want fast food now.
I know.
Jesus Christ!
And I'm on a diet, dude, for another 2 plus
that
weeks.
sucks.
I know.
Why'd I
could
have
eat
to
all
pick
this.
fast food? I should have picked something else.
I know. We couldn't do slurs today.
We'll probably have to make our own for slurs. I doubt that's already made.
No, I know. We'll do a bracket and we'll just fill it
It
in.
seems easy enough to make though.
Yeah, especially if there's a bracket, we'll do like 8 or 16 or something. I think 16 is the perfect amount of slurs.
Yeah.
We'll do 8 and 8 on each side like a tournament. Okay, which one do you want to do between Burger King and Wendy's?
It's up to you.
We're gonna fight about Wendy's more, so let's do Burger King. Let's do Burger King now. I swear to God, this is gonna end with a fight.
Yeah.
All right, Burger King. I don't know what they did because obviously, way years ago when we were kids, their fries when they were smaller they were better. But for some reason, the past couple of years, even though their fries have stayed the same size, they are somehow tasting better lately. And their like the Whopper's always been the fucking shit.
Oh
Like
my
you get,
gosh.
I get a Whopper with pickles, ketchup, and cheese, and that's it. And it's like, whew. And then their original chicken sandwich. It's one of the only things I'll eat something with mayonnaise on it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so fucking good. Now Burger King has never done breakfast right, ever. I had this croissant sandwich from Burger King the other day. Another thing I almost threw up when I was eating it.
Oh, they had those like French toast stick things with the syrup. Ugh.
Oh, but their chicken fries are great. And they have
Yes.
and these Hershey pies. They have slices of Hershey pie.
As long as they don't petrify the chicken fries, solid ass chicken fries. They have onion rings too. Let's not forget Burger King has onion rings. Not
I
that
wanna
they're
say
that
this.
good, but
I want to put them in S tier. I do. I really want to put them in S tier.
I'd have to veto that decision. But I know what you mean.
But
They're a simple step away.
they're a step away. I think what fucked them up is the fact that they just don't do breakfast well. And you can't be S tier if you have no breakfast, especially when your biggest rival, McDonald's, is fucking like, who the fuck is choosing Burger King breakfast over McDonald's?
No one ever.
I say A tier.
Yeah, I say A tier as well. That was exactly what I was going to. Because here's the thing: is they have the best burger in the game. The problem with Burger King too is you have to really catch a good location at a good time. Because if you don't, that Whopper's going to be cold. And if a Whopper's cold, it ruins it all. But a hot Whopper, dude, fuck. Most tasty. It tastes like you grilled it. The smokiness.
We're gonna fight so much about this little girl in the red hair.
I'm just gonna get it over with. To me, it's S tier.
Oh my god!
It's the best
Why?
burger best fries in the game.
You just said Burger King's the best burgers.
No, best fries. Did I say burgers? I meant to say best fries in the
Well,
game.
you said best burger place. To be fair.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, they have the best burgers for sure. But Wendy's has the best fries, and I'm a fucking fry guy. And I get the creamy sriracha sauce, and I dip the fries in as I'm driving home. Then I get home and I unwrap that Baconator, and it's fucking bacon and ketchup and mayonnaise and 2 patties and cheese, and I flip them babies over. They got the chicken Asiago. The Asiago chicken fucking sandwich is really good. They got all right breakfast. They got the Frosty. They got chili. They got baked potatoes.
What do they have? What's their breakfast? Some pancake platter?
No, it's like a Baconator, but it's a sausage patty and then an egg thing
That does
with
sound
bacon.
good.
I've never had it, to be honest.
Dude, how the fuck's Dunkin' Donuts not on here?
Because that's not really that's a donut place. It's not fast food.
Yeah.
They don't cook the donuts fresh, you know.
Yeah, but they have like breakfast sandwiches and everything with bagels and sandwiches and cheese and meats and
That
stuff.
is true.
But all right, with Wendy's, dude, like every time I go to a Wendy's, every time, dude, I don't care.
I'm already mad.
The burger's cold, or the pickles are cold.
You just have a bad Wendy's location then, man.
But I've gone to like half a dozen, and it's always the same. All right. Wendy's probably has the best dollar menu chicken sandwiches in the game.
Oh yeah, plus the junior fucking bacon cheese.
They're not better than the Burger King original chicken sandwich, but that's not fair. That's not a dollar menu sandwich. But dude, I told you, man. Like I'll take Wendy's chili over their burgers.
That's crazy to me.
Dude, I've had Wendy's burgers where it's in foil. It's like someone made it into a snowball. I unravel this thing. It's like a giant meatball. It's like, what the fuck? This isn't a burger. This is fucking. It's just goo.
No, Wendy's definitely has the messiest burger. I'll give it that.
It's like the
always
SpongeBob
messy.
burger. Remember the season 4 episode where everything's made out of garbage and you bite into it. That's the Wendy's burger.
It is always messy as fuck. And it's not the best burger in the burger game, but if you get a hot one, like if you can't judge it on a cold one. If you're getting a hot one, melted cheese.
Dude, I'll go to Little Caesars before I go to Wendy's.
Oh my.
I'll go, dude. I'll actually think about be like, how far away is a Dairy Queen before I go to fucking Wendy's.
Dude, every time I go to the Wendy's by my house, the fries are so hot that it burns my fingers as I'm eating them. I mean, the
You
fries
want to know
are
what?
straight out of
You
the
want to know
fryer.
what Wendy's is? I know what Wendy's is. I know what it
Sea
is
salt,
now.
Perfect size.
I know what it is. I know exactly what Wendy's is now, and I know why you like it.
Wendy's is an S tier fast food
It's
place. That's what it is.
You know, it's an East Coast popular Carl's Jr.
That means nothing to me. Because I don't know what Carl's Jr. is.
It shouldn't even be C tier, but I'll say C tier.
Oh, you're going C tier.
Yeah, dude. You're telling me it's better than Popeyes, White Castle, and Burger King? You're high as a kite.
Yes. No. Yeah, I am. Well, I've never had Popeyes or White Castle, but yes, it's definitely better than Burger King overall.
In what way? What
In
way?
every way.
It got better burgers than Burger King?
No, but here's the thing is, when I go to...
It's a burger place. Isn't that the biggest thing?
I know, but half the time that I go to Burger King, I get a cold burger.
I get a cold burger at Wendy's.
I know, but I've been to a good Burger King place, and it sounds like you haven't been to a good Wendy's place.
Because they don't exist.
They do, dude. I wish I could. Dude, the burger is so hot when I get it. It's fucking. Because I take it out of the bun. I burn my fingers.
Well,
The
they
cheese
keep
is
putting my
melt-
burger on the wrong side of the oven then, Gem.
I can't wait to film the next time I open up the fucking burger. It's so hot that the cheese is still melty.
Oh, dude, we totally have to do like a Burger King / Wendy's like burger. Like you have two burgers and I have 2 burgers and we try them together
Oh, that's a
on the
fucking
pocket.
genius idea.
Let me, let's, I gotta write these ideas down. What was the other idea? Me eating a Big Mac?
Yeah. I actually get Wendy's every podcast day, so I don't have to cook because we do it. I'm pretty much getting home pretty quick, So I always get Wendy's on Wednesdays. So you think Subway is better than Wendy's?
You put Subway high.
No, you said it. You saying it's C tier?
I
You
would
saying
put
Five
it-
Guys is better than Wendy's?
Five Guys are better than Wendy's. Yes.
What?
In-N-Out's better than Wendy's. Oh, and what? Their shakes. They have an insane variety of shakes. The Frosty's not even a shake, Gem. What is the Frosty?
It's just
what is the
soft serve
Frosty?
ice cream.
It's not. It doesn't melt.
It does melt. It's soft. They give you a
It's
straw. It's soft serve.
I've never had that Frosty go through that straw. It's never
Yeah, that's
even
'cause
made
you
it.
have- you need
It's
to wait
never.
for it to melt.
It's a year, a millennium. It's never made it up 3 inches
So
on
you're
that
saying
fucking
their ice
straw.
cream's too cold? What are we talking about here? I mean, it's ice cream. What are you?
Ice cream's
what do you
too
want it
cold.
warm?
The burgers are too cold. Everything's too cold at the Wendy's.
I mean, you shouldn't be getting a cold burger. You need to go to a new spot.
I think if we're gonna be fair, you should put that thing A tier. You can't put it over Burger King. Not if you're gonna. If this is
Oh,
our list, if this is your
Well,
list,
because
then
we're doing
yeah.
it together, I can't put it S tier because we disagree.
Yeah,
but we
disagree.
compromise. I think it's on the level of Burger King. Come on now.
All right. I mean,
I
we'll
think
put-
it's higher, but I think it's definitely
No,
comparable.
I understand. I understand. Burger King's a high A, and Wendy's a borderline A. I get it. I get what we're doing.
Fuck. I'm just glad we agreed with McDonald's because I would have gotten even more mad if you were like, "There's McDonald's fanboys out there, man. I don't get it."
I hope there's people watching this going, "You think Panda Express is close to fucking Mickey D's?" Just fucking losing it.
Oh,
And
this is the type of shit that people will get pissed, dude.
By the way, anyone who's watching this, just remember McDonald's is only C because they're McGriddle and their breakfast. Like they'd be closer. They'd be almost F.
They're F to
They-
me, even with breakfast.
I mean, they're a burger place that fails with burgers. That's an that's an anomaly.
Yeah, if you're still the guy going, dude, McDonald's fried, it's like, dude, really? They still got you wrapped up in that whole like '90s.
To be fair, my girl's dad loves the Big Mac, so I'm not gonna bash him.
How? It's mostly bread. It's literally 80% bread.
I think his taste buds are gone though. I mean, he is older.
Yeah, it is soft.
Oh, that was another thing when I ate it.
It's for
like
old people and toddlers.
it's for people who have no teeth.
No teeth. Yeah. That's literally. No, except for the fries, because the fucking fries apparently are fucking the most crunchy fucking thins.
Oh, dude, I could do this for like 5 more hours, but I think we should call it at this point.
I think we should. I think we should do more of these tier lists. That's what I think.
Dude, next week I'll definitely think of some stuff, but I'll think of like 16 slurs for next week's bracket tier list.
Nice. I just want to see what the brackets are like.
The fuck's Bill DeBurr doing on a fucking science video?
Is
that Bill Burr?
Oh, it's for like. Okay.
That's perfect.
So this
That's
is what it looks
exact.
like.
That's too big. That's all 64 teams. You just need a 16 bracket one.
Yeah. Can we even think of 16 slurs?
I can think, yeah, because if I can only think of 8, then we'll do 8. But if I can think of like 10 to 11, I can like grasp for straws. Because remember, you have to remember if you're doing 16, there's going to be ones that are really like bottom ranking, ones that are probably going to lose real easily. But it's good to still
One's like
have them.
bitch or something.
Yeah, there you go, exactly. Or bastard,
Wait, will fuck count? Or is it only like ones that you call people?
Nah, let's do slurs, not curse words. Curse
Okay.
words, that's a different one.
All right.
All right.
Maybe we can come up with them on Wednesday or something.
That's genius.
Yeah, after we do our tasks, then we can just come up with the list.
We still have task.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I get a lot of my stuff done is on Wednesdays.
Oh, really? When you're drinking with your buddies? Yeah, you get a lot of stuff done, like blowing off your co-host.
Oh, we fucking got drunk, dude.
Oh, dude, those White Russians and Sauvignon Blanc.
Did you get drunk that night?
No,
Oh,
because I only had
just-
4 tipsy. Buzzed.
Buzzed.
Yeah, I get buzzed quickly, but it takes a while for me to get drunk.
It's because you're fasting, dude.
Yeah.
It's 'cause
All right,
you're on a
guys.
diet.
This was the Nothings Podcast, episode number 26.
And
Shit. Yeah. Cool.
Well, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Tell your fucking friends, you assholes.
Yeah,
I know
seriously.
you're
If you
listening
actually,
out there. Tell your fucking friends.
yeah, go to our website, Podpage. No, wait, is it? Ah, fuck. I forgot the fucking goddamn website.
Don't go
Oh,
anywhere.
boy.
Just go to your friend's house, knock on his door, and say, "Hey, dude, I listen to this podcast every week, and you should too."
Yeah, because these guys are fucking idiots and they're gonna be canceled soon.
Yep.
All right, later.